Let's get amongst it!
I was happily retired, sulking by my swimming pool. My psychotic best friend shows up out of nowhere to torture me over mistakes I made, honest mistakes I made over a decade ago.
You're a dead man! I'm sending you straight to hell!
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. I admit, I kind of got a little angry. I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no.
You got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
I've seen you here before. In the beginnings.
Trust me, this place is just the start first.
It's showtime!
Oh! It's time for you to have opinions of our own. This is WCTR.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, right then. Let's get amongst it. Dare we get amongst it, because you are tuned in to the award-winning #1 Tell them what time it is, non-fictional, completely fictional radio station from Liberty. It's Leonardo Augusto Brexit, so you better get in where you fit in. It's today of the day. Is this week the week? Is August the month when we finally see Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer mother fucking 3. I am sick and tired of talking about the promo of the stupid fucking game, so please God let this week be it. The reason why everyone's convinced it is going to be this week, possibly it is today, is because in 3 days time Take-Two Interactive will have their last ever earnings call before November. So if Grand Theft Auto 6 promo was coming before said earnings call, it would be dropping today, tomorrow or Thursday. However, just me personally, I'm not convinced. I said this to you all last week. I think I've been saying it for about 2 weeks now. It just doesn't feel right, man. It feels as though everything that we've got before this earnings call, being the pre-orders and being the cover art reveal, I think we've already had it. I think trailer 3 is going to come out after this earnings call. I hope I'm wrong. It could come out in the next half an hour. You don't know, do you? And I hope I'm wrong, man. I really hope I'm wrong. Take-Two are lining up the announcement of a brand new studio, which has absolutely nothing to do with Rockstar Games, so I'm pretty confident they don't want Grand Theft Auto 6 to overshadow it on Friday. But hopefully I'm wrong. But only time will tell. If Rockstar drop anything worthwhile, we are obviously going to cover it live on 104.5 exclusively on YouTube. As always, we want to give a big shout out to all the Friend Brothers for supporting this channel. If you want to join the campaign, Cowboys, then click join or follow, link down in the description. Don't be a weasel cheese all your life. Click that subscribe button, and while your emails, click that like button. Help MC take with that bull Schmidt algorithm. We appreciate you knocking boots with that down. Let's come to YouTube and let's give some motherfucking shout outs. Let's see what time it is. Oh, we got H1, Morbrak, Lord Tordai, Boris Gord, Kieran, Teddy Knight, Potato, Zevi, Mr. Wednesday, Fox, Squashy, Vermints, Heat, Pranis. There's far too many of you. Ken, do your thing.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you all knocking about, man. I hope we're all doing alright. How are we feeling then? So let me come... Right, look, before we get into it, before we get into anything today, let me ask you lot the question. Let's put it towards you. Let's have you lot run the fucking stream for the next 3 hours. Yes or no? Are we getting trailer 3 today, this week? That's the question. Fuck today. Are we getting trailer 3? Are we getting any Grand Theft Auto promo this week? And before you answer, I want you to remember one thing. We are going to get a Grand Theft Auto 6 update on Friday. We are going to get Grand Theft Auto 6 news on Friday. This earnings call is the last earnings call before November. It's not the last earnings call before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Don't forget, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out November 19th. There will be a November earnings call, but the month of Grand Theft Auto 6, on November 1st, when we get to the month of Grand Theft Auto 6, this earnings call is the last earnings call you're going to get, and it literally happens in 3 days' time. So, let's see. Let's have a ganders. Right, Jetta, get that music pumping, lad. Get that music pumping. We could be here for a while today, man. Look, I'm going to be real with you again. 2 minutes before I get to shout, let's just get it out in the open. I said it briefly in the intro. I've said it briefly in the past week, but I'll say it again. I'm not convinced. I'm not confident anything's coming today. I'm expecting a Red Dead Online post in 50 minutes time, and I don't expect anything this week. I'm going to be completely real with you. I'm not the only one that shares that. There's a few content creators that are thinking the same way. There's a lot of fans that are thinking the same way. The only people that are really hyping this shit up this week, if I'm being completely honest, are all the clickbaiters on Twitter and some of the clickbaiters on YouTube. So look, if you want to run with the clickbait, go with God. Hopefully they're all right and we're all wrong. But I want you to set level expectations for yourself, man. I don't want you to all go fucking sticking Rockstar on the cross and try to burn them at the stake for not giving you something that nothing was promised. I'm seeing it today, man. I'm seeing it today. People are being like, no Billy Billy post, no Billy Billy post. No Billy Billy post don't mean shit. No Billy Billy post doesn't mean fuck all at all, man. Seriously, don't read into... I've told you all for weeks, man, don't read into this Billy Billy shit. Don't look at it and go, oh, there's no Billy Billy post, which means something's coming. Like, no, we've played these games before. People were fucking saying this stupid shit 4 months ago. Don't do it to yourself, man. Right, let's start off with Tedward Knight. The chance of Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 dropping today significantly increases if Rockstar post the Red Dead Online newswire an hour early at 9 AM ET in 5 minutes so they can post any new announcement the next hour at 10. Teddy man, I honestly think the day Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 drops, and I could be wrong, but the day it drops, I don't think there'll be any promo for anything. I don't think there'll be a Red Dead promo. I don't think there'll be a Grand Theft Auto Online promo. And this leads into the theory that I've always had, and this isn't to clickbait people for tomorrow. I'm not even going to go live tomorrow unless something drops. But I've been convinced for a long time. I think Trailer 3 is going to come out on a Wednesday. Because you look at Wednesdays, man, they don't promote anything on Wednesdays. They promote Red Dead Online on Tuesdays. They promote Grand Theft Auto Online on Thursdays and Fridays, and a bit of Red Dead on Fridays as well. Literally, they 9 times out of 10 when it comes to Wednesdays, they don't post anything. So Wednesdays makes the most sense, man. They don't promote anything, so we'll see. Dilla Hunt with the 2. Appreciate it, Dilla Hunt. It's showtime. We'll see, lad. We'll see. I appreciate knocking about. Right, let me try and catch up here. Cal, I'm not expecting anything. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have something today, but I'll be surprised if we get anything. Yeah, Cal, that's exactly my standing. Exactly my standing, 100%. One sec. What is going on here? 2 minutes. I'm just trying to check the order. Also, I've seen someone's become a member and I've completely missed it. What the fuck? Masters Kifu? Never said that name for my entire goddamn life. It's become a friend brother all of a sudden. Ken, do you think you're slacking?
It's showtime!
Oh! Yes, that's awesome. Yes!
Yeah! Come on, yeah!
I appreciate your big cheese. I hope you're doing well, and I appreciate that support. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can keep you entertained for the long run. Right, let's have a ganners here. What we saying? Boris Gord, as Queen says in Bohemian Rhapsody, nothing really matters to me, except if I'm a Grand Theft Auto fan, in which case every single solitary second matters because I'm a freak. Man, I thought the Grand Theft Auto fan base was bad in 2024 with the Moon Theory shit. I thought the Grand Theft Auto fan base was bad across 2025. I thought the Grand Theft Auto fan base was bad at the start of 2026. And I hold my hand up and say that I've been huffing a lot of hopium copium. But people are fucking losing the plot. And this is my worry for the game, man. People are losing their fucking marbles over a I'll get closer to the microphone. Over a trailer. People are losing their goddamn fucking wig over a trailer. Brother! Say it louder for the dirt grubs in the back. This trailer is going to drop either this month or next month. Don't get butter if you don't see any Billy Billy posts and then the fucking Red Dead post comes at 3 o'clock. But we talked about it. We've been there before. Dilla Hunt, we literally have to get something before this earnings call. It'll only be bolstering the numbers for pre-orders. I think they announced Trailer 3 today. Interesting, Dilla Hunt. Interesting. J-Dog, pause the sec a sec. Pause the sec a sec. Pause the music a sec, lad. Pause the music a sec. 'Cause I want to talk about this whole... We should be getting something for the earnings call. And we briefly talked about this last week, but I'll mention this again, man. So... And Dilla Hunt, again, I appreciate the message. This isn't obviously a pop towards Dilla Hunt. This is literally just talking about the elephant in the room that Dilla Hunt's brought up. So, there's this... Get your words out, West, man. There's this big theory in the Grand Theft Auto space that we have to get something before Friday's earnings call. And I'm sorry to be the one to remind you. We've already had it. We've already had it. We had pre-orders. Over 60 screenshots. The announcement of pre-orders. The cover art. and the launch, release, show, whatever you want to call it, of the Ultimate Edition and the Vice City Vintage Pack. Now, whether you liked it or not, whether you respected it or not, whether you pre-ordered it or not, it's irrelevant. The point is, in between May earnings call and August earnings call, we've had something. So I would agree with Dillahunt. If pre-orders and cover art and stuff hadn't have dropped, I probably would have been sat here a bit more confident for this week. I'd probably been like, right, something's got to drop before. Man, there's no way they go till September. But I see it as, look, you've had your fucking lumps a month ago. Pre-orders were a big... Whether you pre-order this game or not, whether you think pre-orders are a big deal in 2026 or not, it's not the point. This is the biggest video game of all time, and you were able to pre-order it for the first time ever. You were physically able to put money down for the biggest video game of all time ever last month. That's a big deal to Rockstar. It's a big deal to Take the Piss Interactive. And in 3 days' time, what they're going to do is they're going to report on those numbers. So that for them is their big deal. So all this talk about we need to get something for the earnings call, we need to get trailer 3 for the earnings call, they have to do something. Unfortunately, they already have. Whether you like it or not, unfortunately, they already have, man. I'm not defending Rockstar. It sucks balls. It does. I've always told you all, I think 2026 should have been the year of Grand Theft Auto 6. They should have been marketing this shit every month. But sometimes it sucks being a fan of something. Sometimes it just sucks fucking balls, man. And with how lackluster the marketing has been throughout 2026, I'm fully convinced that everyone now thinks for some reason that we deserve trailer 3 before the August earnings call. That tells me Rockstar don't think like that at all. At all. Rockstar don't give a fat shit, man. Rockstar are not caring that fans want to see this trailer. Rockstar are looking at it and going, right, okay, we dropped pre-orders in June, so they've got that now. Take Two Interactive will report on them in August, and then we'll give them gameplay trailers in October. So what have we got in September? Nothing. All right, we might drop trailer 3 back end of August, start of September. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. They could literally drop trailer 3 in the next 2 minutes and make everything I've just said redundant. But just this mentality, I think we all need to just climb down off our pedestal, and we need to just get away from that mentality of they need to give us something for the August earnings call, because technically they've already given it you. You've already had something before the August earnings call. So that's just, I just wanted to remind people, man, because I've been seeing that on YouTube for the past few days. I've been seeing it on Reddit. I've been seeing it on social media. Like, something that's the biggest issue for me is people are starting to clickbait themselves because they're convincing themselves something has to come before the August earnings call, and they forgot that something did drop. So something dropped in June. So that's all I'm gonna remind you of. Outlaw with a 2. Appreciate you, Outlaw. Again, don't think I've ever said your name before. Ken, do your thing and tell them what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Big Stepper. I'm looking at Thursday. I think a lot... Man, I think if it weren't for Tom Henderson, I think a lot of people would be looking... Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I think because of Tom Henderson, a lot of people looking at Thursday now, because Tom Henderson obviously said we wouldn't get trailer till August. We are in August right now with no trailer. And Tom said, educated guess, August 6th. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Well, so what I'm thinking of doing is we'll stream on Thursday and we'll basically hold your hand through it all, because it's going to get rough on Thursday. It's going to get really grim. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get really angry and really annoyed if nothing comes on Thursday. So I think my plan is we'll take the day off tomorrow. But, I mean, the thing is, man, I've actually got like a new overlay for the streams as well, which I just didn't have time to get sorted. We got the new intro sorted for the stream, thank God. We got that done yesterday, but I've just not had time to sort an overlay out. So we'll have a new overlay for Thursday. And I think what I'm going to do on Thursday, if we take tomorrow off and really plan for Thursday, I think I'm going to do like a really, really long stream on Thursday. I think the idea is what I'm going to do, I'm going to go early doors. We'll go live like sort of like maybe like 12, 1 o'clock UK time, and then we'll run it for like a good 5 hours, because what I want to do, very similar to what I did last week, I want to sort of stream for those first sort of 2.5 hours, 3 hours where people are really anticipating something, and then if nothing comes, I want to stream for another sort of like 2 or 3 hours, and I want to get your reaction to the reality of you've not had anything since the August earnings call, if obviously that's what happens, because it's a two-way street, man. On Thursday, it's gonna go 2 ways. Before 3 o'clock, 90% of the Grand Theft Auto fan base are going to be jerking themselves off, giving around circle jerks and fucking reach arounds, and we're all going to be positive. And then when nothing comes, or when the Grand Theft Auto Online update newswire comes or something like that, everyone's going to go fucking crying. So it's going to be Thursday's going to be interesting, man. Thursday's going to be really interesting. Right, let me try and catch up because I'm falling behind again. I appreciate you all, man. You lot are live like it's the 4th of July right now. If you've got a message that you want me to read and you've dropped it in and I've missed it because I'm a fucking weasel, you are more than welcome. More than welcome to drop it in again. Just don't fucking spam it because mods will pack you up. Right, Hez Game with the 2. Appreciate it, Hez. 2K reveals on 10th, 13th, 18th and release 28th. 2K? What NBA 2K reveals on the 10th, 13th, 18th and released on 28th? 10th, 13th, 18th. Okay, Hez, that's gone way over my head, man. Way over my head. Apologies, man. Right, let me try and catch up here. Cody with the 2. Appreciate it, Cody. Big up MC2. Appreciate it, Cody. Right. Hez Gaming again with the 2. Maybe trailer 3 is the friends we made along the way. Fucking, where's that come from? People have been saying that for 2 years. They were saying about trailer 2. Again, I must be out of the loop, man. I can't remember where that's come from. Revan with the 2. Appreciate it, Revan. Sup MCT, you big cheese. It's been a while. How's life? Revan, it's better now that you're knocking about. I appreciate you, brother. Ken, tell him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Again, man, apologies, man. I don't want people to think that I'm just reading donations. I'm just trying to catch up without missing anyone's donations. Monster Puff Joe, your MCT, do you think Rockstar cares even a little bit about the dislike of the marketing by the community? Or do you think they are blaming toxic side of gamers in general? Either way, it's not a good look. Monster Puff Joe, it's a good message, J-Dog. You gotta do your thing. You gotta pause the music again, man, because I gotta talk about this. So this is another thing that I'm seeing a lot of. And, you know, I love to get on my Johnny Silverhand shit, and I'm always like, yeah, fuck the billionaires, like, screw them, blah, blah, blah. Always on the side of the fan base. But I am seeing a lot of people with this mentality of Rockstar are going to change how they market Grand Theft Auto 6 because the fans aren't happy. Rockstar are going to do this because the fans aren't happy. Can I use PlayStation as the perfect example of what's going on right now? So, PlayStation, what was it, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago now? It's been a long time since. Announced that in 2028, physical media was going to die. And you're now seeing people go off the deep end saying, no disc, no buy. We're not buying video games, physical media. We're not buying video games if they don't support physical media anymore. Screw that. I'm jumping over to Xbox, all this other stuff. I was watching Insider Gaming's recent podcast, and they hit the fucking nail on the head, man. And I didn't really think about this. I didn't really think about it like this until they just said it. So shout out Insider Gaming. All these people that sit there and complain about PlayStation and say, I'm not supporting PlayStation, I'm going to make the jump, blah, 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 blah. How many of those people are going to buy Wolverine next month? When I was watching the podcast from them boys, they made a really good point. This blackout that's being planned for this week, next week, or whatever, look, if you think that's going to stop PlayStation from killing physical media, go for it. So for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a blackout plan either next week, this week, the week after, whatever. And I have the utmost respect for anyone that's going to do it, anyone that's planned it. I'm not burning anyone on the stake for suggesting it, right? But the plan is for a week straight, you don't go on PlayStation at all. You don't log into PlayStation Network. You don't turn your fucking... Basically, you unplug the bastard for a week. You don't play any video games. You don't buy any video games on PlayStation. It's called the PlayStation Blackout. And the mentality is, this is us giving the middle finger to Sony, to PlayStation. The guys on Insider Gaming said it perfectly. This is not going to change Sony's mind or PlayStation's mind. And if anything, you're doing them a favour because you're just going to ease the service for a week. The other awkward thing is, anyone that's doing this blackout, there's a good chance that they've played their PlayStation in the past 24 hours. So they're still supporting PlayStation up to this week. Then you're having a week off. Then you're going to go back to supporting PlayStation again. And the biggest elephant in the room is next month, there is a PlayStation exclusive coming out called Wolverine. And it's being lined up as something that's going to do a lot of good numbers. Possibly one of the best-selling video games this year, next to obviously the likes of 007 First Light and Resident Evil and Crimson Desert and stuff, because Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously, it's untouchable to everyone else. So, the numbers are going to be eye-opening next month, because when Wolverine drops, this PlayStation exclusive drops, and you see Wolverine smashing it, that's your answer right there. Do companies give a fat shit about the outcry and the backlash? Sometimes they do. Some companies do. Not to defend EA games, but apparently when it comes to EA games, there's been a couple of times where people have said something about microtransactions and they tweak things, but overall microtransactions obviously are still absolute a clusterfuck at EA games. But the point is, to answer Monster Puff Joe's question, do I think Rockstar cares even a little bit about the dislike of the marketing by this community? We talked about it last week. On Friday, you are going to have your answer to that question, Joe. Because on Friday, Take the Piss Interactive are going to report that Grand Theft Auto 6 has done record-breaking pre-order numbers. And that's one thing you've all got to remind yourself of, man. That's one thing you've all fucking got to remind yourself of, is you can go on Twitter and you can see 2,000 people like a tweet from someone that's like, I'm not pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 6 because the marketing's been shit. And 2,000 people might like it and it might get ratioed and blah, blah, blah. Awesome. Fantastic. Rockstar and Take the Piss Interactive are about to announce $250 million in pre-orders. Do you think they give a fat shit if you're crying about Trailer 3? You think Sony and PlayStation give a fat shit that you're going to have a week off PlayStation? I will never defend anyone, and sorry, I will never stop defending people, and I will never stop defending gamers calling this shit out. Call Rockstar Games out for this atrocious marketing, man. Always call them out for it. Always call Sony and PlayStation out if you don't agree with what they're doing. But don't expect golden results. Don't expect to get what you want. Because it's not going to happen. Because we have all been saying in this chat, we have all been saying it for so long that this marketing should be better. This is the biggest video game of all time. We're giving them our money, pre-orders, blah, blah, blah. Wait 13 years. Yeah, shit, sound, awesome, whatever. The fucking day this game drops on November 19th, all of that goes hush-hush. All of that goes by. Because everyone that sat and complained about Rockstar for the past 3 years are going to be there, day one, playing Grand Theft Auto 6. So Rockstar don't give a fat shit, Joe. Rockstar don't care. I'll even go further, Joe. I'll come back to chat in a sec. I can see we've got donations lighting us up. And again, I really appreciate it, man. And I'll get to the donation 2 seconds. But I want to finish off this on Joe because Joe's made a really good point. And I think a lot of people forget about this. Every single person on planet Earth could refund their pre-order today because they want Trailer 3 to come, right? Rockstar will look at it and go, right, okay, so on November 19th, if we don't give you a Trailer 3 and we don't give you a gameplay trailer, are you not going to play this game? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Every little fucking nerd, every little fucking geek, every little Kyle and Karen that are sitting there lying to everyone right now saying, I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. If you're not playing Grand Theft Auto 6 on November 19th, you're either not a Grand Theft Auto fan, or you're not a gamer, or you're just not bothered, which is fair enough. But if they're not that bothered, they wouldn't publicly say, I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto 6. So publicly, I'm calling them a liar. I think people are fabricating this bullshit. I think people are saying, oh, I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto 6, blah, 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 because of the shit marketing. I think by the time you get to October, man, and you've had one gameplay trailer, and you've seen Trailer 3 at this point, everyone is just going to be lapping it up. Everyone's just going to be cradling the shaft and working the balls. That's why I said, man, back in May, that's why I'm checking out. That's why I'm checking out all this hopium shit crap. It's just... trailers at this point and marketing and promo are going to come when they come, and I'll always back you for calling Rockstar Games out. How many times have I called Rockstar out on this channel before? I'd love to have a sit down with Rockstar and ask them questions and be sort of like the voice of the voiceless. I'd love to be that connection between Rockstar and the public. It's not going to happen. And on November 19th, all of us here right now are going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6, and Rockstar are going to have our money. Ugh. Right, apologies, that went a little bit long then. Joe, I'm blaming you for that. Right, let me try and catch up, man. I'm going to have to do a speed round here because I've fallen like 10 minutes behind. All right, Jez with a 10. Appreciate you, Jez with a 10. Canadian, Kenneth, do your thing.
It's showtime!
For fuck's sake, I've just realised my fucking... Oh, that's well awkward. My fucking clips are on left-hand side. Can I drag them over? I can't. Right, let's stick him over here for a sec. Where's the other one?
Yes, that's awesome.
Let's stick him over there.
Yes.
2 sec team. Have to make that a bit short, smaller as well. And where's the other one? One more. There we go. Jesus. Here comes the money. We can stop that. Right, okay. Right, I think we're good. Right, Jez with a 10. My theory is that Rockstar... Sorry, Jez. One sec. My theory is that Rockstar will reveal a new trailer on any day that we don't speculate it comes out on. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people have been waiting for Tuesdays and Fridays. I think Wednesday. Everyone's missing Wednesday. Rockstar don't promote anything on Wednesday. I think Wednesday is primed for a trailer, man. Not this Wednesday. I'm talking about a Wednesday in general. Revan with a 2, appreciate Revan, and congrats on 20k subs, you absolute legend. Revan, I appreciate you, big stepper. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Right, team, seriously, no joke, I'm trying to catch up here because I've fallen well behind. I really can't say thank you enough for you all. You lot are just lighting me up. Right, Pluto Mods with a 5, congratulations, 20k subs. MCT, you deserve way more. I can't wait to see your channel blow up when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Pluto, I appreciate the positivity, man. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate the 5. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can keep all the friend brothers entertained. For the long run, Mr. Wednesday is becoming an ultimate friend, brother. Kenneth, do your motherfucking thing.
Showtime!
Appreciate you, big stepper. Right, Pieta with the 14. Appreciate Pieta. Delay announcement this week. GTA 6. For anyone that doesn't know, Pieta is just a piece of shit. Brian with the 5. Appreciate it, Brian. You won't, but I will. Those blackout people are morons. Won't affect a damn thing. Sony already has their money. A week won't mean fuck all to Sony. Yeah, Brian, I know Brian's a lot more ruthless than I am. I said this last week, maybe I should start being a bit more ruthless when it comes to stuff. But yeah, you know, Brian, unfortunately, you know, the lads on the Insider Gaming podcast made a good point about it. Brian's made a good point. But unfortunately, anyone that's doing this blackout shit next week or week after, whenever it's scheduled, if you're playing your PlayStation up to the point where you're doing the blackout and then you go and buy Wolverine next month, you might as well just go and piss on your bedroom wall. The exact same thing will happen. Sony won't acknowledge it. But again, you know, like I don't want to sit here and be like, oh well, fucking don't try and get something, like don't try and do anything. Like again, I'm not that I'm an anarchist, but I do like the idea of you know the common folk, the common people, you know, present company included. You know, I do like the idea of us, you know, flipping the middle finger to the billionaires and to the suits and the corpo suits. But I just think this blackout thing's for the dogs, man. Again, I wish everyone the best with it, but I don't think it's very logical if you're going to play your PlayStation up until the blackout and then you're going to buy Wolverine next month. I think if you're going to really if you're going to try and hurt Sony, it's the same thing with Rockstar, man, right? If you're going to try and hurt Sony, the best way to do it is 2 things. Don't buy PlayStation 6 when it comes out because you're not going to need it for the first 2 years. And don't buy Wolverine for the first 2 weeks when it comes out. You want to hurt Rockstar? Don't buy Grand Theft Auto 6. But unfortunately, as video gamers, that is all we're in the industry for. We want to get out what we put in. And if we're not playing the latest video games, what's the point of us being here? It's a catch-22, man. It's awkward. It's really awkward. But I know if I wanted to hurt Sony, and I really wanted to hurt Sony and PlayStation, I would tell people, don't pre-order Wolverine. But it's not going to happen. Wolverine's going to do really good numbers next month. Really good numbers. Mubs with a 5. Appreciate it, Mubs. Good to see you again. Did Tom Henderson predict August 6th for trailer 3? It's weird, man. He didn't really... this is the thing. Some people are out here saying Tom Henderson has predicted Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 for August 6th, and I want to get everyone's ducks in order, man. I really want to bring you back down to the world of reality. Tom didn't sit there and go, right, here's my prediction, straight face, after people that I've talked to, I think trailer 3's coming on Thursday, August 6th. What Tom did, go back and watch the clip, they are talking tongue-in-cheek about Tom's prediction about not getting a trailer till August. And then Tom shouts out, August 6th, educated guess. And they all start laughing. So I think it was a tongue-in-cheek little comment from Tom. But unfortunately, in the GTA space, in the gaming space, we take anything and run with it. So I'm worried for Tom. I'm worried that if nothing comes in the next 3 days, a lot of people are going to give him a lot of shit, and Tom's going to literally sit there and say it was an educated guess, which is what he's already said in the clip. But people like to ignore that shit. Worst by Brian with the 10. I appreciate it, Brian. I really do. It's far too generous. Can I do your motherfucking thing?
It's showtime!
Appreciate the big cheese with the 10. The sooner most people in this community realise the marketing isn't meant for them, the better off they'll be. If you're buying the game, you're already sold. The marketing and promo isn't for you. He makes a fucking point. He makes a point, whether you like it or not. Brian, man, again, every time this fucking guy comments, it's like fire's coming off the pen. It's true though, isn't it, man? It's let's say the uncomfortable part out loud. Everyone that sat there waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 marketing, there's a good chance that they've already pre-ordered the game. And, you know, we talked about this, I think it was on Friday, I can't remember who it was, but someone made a really, really good comment that had us talking for ages. Saying, if you've pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6 already, what you doing complaining about Trailer 3 not being here? Trailer 3 is not for you. And it's such a good comment, and it's such a... It's, unfortunately, it's literally reality of Grand Theft Auto 6 and the lackluster marks and the promo. Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, Take the Piss Interactive, no, they don't have to give you these trailers when you want them, because you fucking lapped it up last month when you could pre-order the game. How, honestly, man, what was the numbers that came out? What was it? A good 80%? The Ultimate Edition was 80% over the base edition. That was without Trailer 3. Well done. That's why you've not had Trailer 3 yet. Because they don't need to. They don't, and that's what cracks me up when you see people on Reddit and you see people on Twitter, and I know that, you know, they're not reliable places, but, you know, you go there and obviously, you know, douchebag over here. Because I'm a content creator. It's like my job. I've got to obviously keep up with, you know, finger on the pulse and all that shit. And I'm a sicko and I'm OCD with it. And you read all these posts and it's like, what the fuck? Like, welcome to Fantasy Island. Because they genuinely sit there and convince themselves that I'm getting Trailer 3 because it's that scene from True Detective, innit? I'm so fucking special. I'm so fucking special. Like, the world revolves around me. Like, I want Trailer 3, so it's coming this week. And, you know, I've pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6, but it doesn't matter because I'm just so fucking special. And, like, I'm sorry to break your heart. It's The Simpsons, innit, man? It's, you can see the minute his fucking heart breaks. And for a lot of Grand Theft Auto fans, I think for the past 3 months, the majority... I'll include myself in that because May, I thought something was coming in May. But Grand Theft Auto 6 fans for the past 3 months, man, have just taken it to the fucking dome. And people are now just seriously convincing themselves that they deserve the marketing even after they pre-order the game. And unfortunately, man, it's not... that's not how the billionaires think. Sindkur. I think I've said that name before, but Kev, do you think?
It's showtime!
I don't think I've ever said that name before. Sindkur. I love saying that. Since the fans keep talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, that's basically free marketing at this point. Rockstar doesn't have to spend a cent for marketing. We've gone back and forth over this because obviously, like, Strauss, the bank check, has literally said in earnings calls and in interviews they have to market. Even though it's the biggest video game of all time, they still have to market it. And I completely agree that there's so many different arguments you can make. But I don't think it's like YouTubers and content creators doing the marketing. I don't think it's the fans doing the marketing on social media and all sort of shit. I think it's so cut and dry, black and white. Pre-orders dropped and everyone started twerking. And that was without Trailer 3. Rockstar and Take-Two look at shit like that. They literally have analytics. Do you think there is do you think that they're... Honestly, man, no joke. Genuine question. Do you think Sam Houser is currently sat there in his office right now going, oh shit, I've still not dropped Trailer 3 yet. Oh my god, what's it going to do to pre-orders? Sam, guess what it's going to do to pre-orders? Absolutely fucking nothing, because you're about to drop the $250 million on pre-orders, and no company's ever done that in human history. So no, man, this weird mentality of Rockstar are going to give people a third trailer, and Rockstar are going to go early with gameplay trailer. Like, that's another thing, man. Like, All of a sudden now, people are expecting gameplay trailer because Gameranx put out a video last week saying, well, Rockstar might skip trailer 3. So the logical thinking of that is skip trailer 3, even though they don't do that, and jump straight into gameplay trailer and give us gameplay trailer earlier than we've ever seen it. What? Fucking what? Crazy, man. Crazy. RP 2003, if in Red Dead Redemption 2 we had paper maps to show us where legendary fish and animals were for hunting, do you think we will see something similar in form of an app? Oh, probably. I mean, it would make a logical sense, wouldn't it? What do you reckon, like, how cool would that be if, like, you pick up a guy on the side of the road and, like, you help him out with something and he's created this new app and he's like, oh, I'm a treasure hunter and stuff. Because you've seen it in Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, even in Grand Theft Auto 4. You know, you come across these side characters who, like, not... What's the term that I'm thinking of? Because on Grand Theft Auto 4, you could go on a website and it would show you all these locations of all these collectibles, right? So, wouldn't it make logical sense in 2026 if the person you come across, that Strangers and Freaks side character, was peddling an app that shows you where all these things are, or where they could be, and you go to this location and you've got to do the legwork around this location? I think it makes sense. I don't think you're a million miles off with that. Right, let me try and catch up here. Where are we? Dylan Buttermore, I will die on this hill. Well, Dylan, don't hurt yourself, lad. We're not asking for anyone to turn into a statistic here, brother. Everything we've seen is in-house promo. The marketing that everyone hates hasn't even started yet. It's a good point. I mean, again, I'll remind Dylan, you made a really good point, and I'll piggyback onto the back of that, and I'll remind everyone. Do you remember we were all glomming over what Strauss said in that earnings call a while back, saying we only pay for marketing when we're pretty confident of a game coming out? That was the so-called summer marketing that technically hasn't started yet. Paid marketing isn't trailers. Paid marketing isn't pre-order push. Paid marketing isn't a 30-second video of a cover art. That's all in-house, like what Dylan said. Paid marketing's billboards. Paid marketing's TV spots and advertisement slots. So this summer marketing, paid marketing push hasn't even started yet. So, again, man, without sounding like a douchebag, everyone that sat there crying now, you've missed the boat, man. I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now. The time to call Rockstar Games out on this lackluster promo was months ago. You've missed it now, because there was a genuine chance that we're going to go past this August earnings call this week. Take-Two and Rockstar are going to look at everyone crying their ass off. They're going to have a good laugh over the weekend, and then next week, this paid marketing's going to start, and you're going to see something painted in Miami on a wall, and it's Grand Theft Auto 6. And then 2 days later, you're going to see a billboard go up or something like that, and then you're going to see a sticker, like you're going to see a big stretch out on a bus or something like that in London. And then you're going to see trailer 3 the week after and stuff. And that so-called mind-blowing marketing that Strauss talked about literally kickstarts next week. So that's what I'm saying, man. Look, the time to call all this shit out now has been and gone, because you're in the moment of it now. You're in the time period where legitimately it could kick off at any point. It could kick off now. Rockstar could literally announce trailer 3 in the next 2 minutes. You don't know, do you? So never stop calling Rockstar Games out on bullshit you don't agree or respect with, man. 100% I agree with you and I'll defend you always. But where was this? Where was this 3-4 months ago when me and other content creators was calling this shit out? Where was this when I was saying that 2026 should have been the year of Grand Theft Auto 6? You were all happy to shut the fuck up and lap it all up 4 months ago, weren't you? You were all happy to give me shit and other content creators shit because we thought something was coming in May. Well, why aren't you keeping the same energy now? What's changed? Oh, because now you want it. I'm so fucking special. Oh. It's true though, isn't it? That scene, if anyone hasn't watched it, go and watch True Detective Season 1. You won't regret it. One of the best first seasons in TV history. But there is a scene where Matthew McConaughey's character, Rust Cole, is literally being like, the world revolves around me. I'm so fucking special. And that's what, unfortunately, you've seen a lot of Grand Theft Auto fans now come out the woodwork in the past, I'd say in the past sort of 3 weeks. And they're just being like, oh, Well, I expected trailer 3 at this point now. Like, everyone was wrong in May and, you know, in June and stuff, but I was expecting trailer 3 now. So now I'm annoyed. Like, oh, that's how it works. It's good to know. Goalposts are moving every day. Cody with the 5, appreciate it, Cody. About that PlayStation blackout ting, it would only work if everyone just fucked off and switched to Xbox or PC. Why not play for a week, then come back? Why not play for a week and then come back? What do you mean, Cody? I need more context. What do you mean? About the PlayStation blackout thing, it would only work if everyone just fucked off and switched to Xbox or PC. Why not play for a week, then come back? What, play Xbox or PC for a week and then come back? Cody, that was our whole issue with it when we were talking about it before, though. The reason the blackout won't work is if you do that. Is if you stop playing PlayStation just for a week and then you go right back to it. Or you go and buy Wolverine next month. You've done nothing. You've done nothing, and it's a shame, man, because I do really back and defend fans calling this shit out. I really do, man. I really do. But the mentality that you really want to stick it to $1 billion company by not playing their shit for 1 week and then going back and dropping, what was it, 70 quid on Wolverine the month after, like, it isn't that counterproductive? Erin Ringler, has anyone else noticed that at end of the courts heist that there is a red laser light pointing at the leader while on the couch smoking? No, Erin. I don't think I have. Jerry Goss, Jezza with the 619 Canadian. Appreciate you, Jez. I think Strauss the bank check retires once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Stranger things have happened, man. If I was Strauss, I mean, it's not, Jez, it's not a bad, I mean, what is it? He's in his late 60s now, isn't he, Strauss? If you were going to hold out for Take-Two Interactive to push any video game, it'd be Grand Theft Auto 6, right? I don't think I'd... If Strauss turned around and said, I'm retiring in the next 2 years, I think it checks out. I think it makes sense. Although some people like that, when it comes to that amount of money and the infrastructure and how big the business is, a lot of them can't pull themselves away, man. Because you've got all the money in the world, but you need something to keep you going every day, man. Like Strauss, I don't know the guy from Adam, obviously, but billionaires like that, you hear it so many times, man. They're just so bored and they've got all the money in the world, but it's the work. It's the work that they've been doing since they were, you know, teenagers that really keeps them going. And I'm going to be honest, man, like, I'm going to keep this really, really brief and really short because I don't want to turn it into, you know, it's all about me, you know, I'm so fucking special. But I got to be honest, man, like, when I left barbering and I became a full-time YouTuber last June, I'm not obviously saying that me and Strauss are even in the same fucking stratosphere, but, you know, you convince yourself it's like, right, okay, I'm going to have free time and I'm going to be able to catch up with all these video games that I've not had time to play, and I'm going to catch up with all these movies and all these TV series that I've been wanting so much time to play and watch. And I'm not joking, man. I'm on the complete other end of it now. I get really depressed if I'm not working. Really depressed. Like, there's been days recently, because now the videos that we're doing take a lot longer, it's not like I can just do a video every single day. So there's been times I'm like, right, okay, I'll edit for a few hours, or I'll record some B-roll for a few hours, then I'll need to take a break, I'm not streaming today, and I'll be sat there for like 3 or 4 hours, man, and I'm not joking. I don't have the motivation to watch a film, I don't have the motivation to watch a TV series. All I want to do is either edit, record, write, or watch someone that's in the exact same space as me so I can be motivated to edit, write, or, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that me and Strauss, again, like I say, are even close to being the same thing, but I think that Strauss and billionaires like that at some point would probably get to that point in the sort of like 40s, 50s, 60s, where even though you've got all the money in the world, what you're waking up for in the morning isn't the money. You've already got the money. What you're waking up for in the morning is the work. It's what you're doing today. It's what drives you throughout the day. It's what's drove you throughout your whole life. So, there's two ways looking at it. If he retires, he's got to have a plan, hasn't he? But maybe I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't retire. Ugh, I know it was a really weird tangent there. It's just that was, to be honest, man. I don't know why I said that. It's just something that I've been thinking about recently, man. Like I gave just very fucking very quick, man. This is gonna bore the living fucking daylights out of you. But I remember when I was a barber. Obviously, I had so many customers. I had to give everyone 3 months' notice. And for those 3 months, I was like, it's going to be sick, man. I'm going to be at home. I'm going to edit, stream, make videos. I'm going to have so much time to watch all this stuff. And, you know, I've got a backlog of TV series and a backlog of films. I've got a backlog of video games. And I'm going to have everything smashed out in a year. And I'm not joking, man. It's the complete opposite. Like, there'll be times when Mrs. MCT are there at the weekend and we'll watch, like, a documentary or a film or something. Like, yeah, sound. I'm enjoying it. But the minute it's over, my mentality goes straight to, right, I need to write something, I need to edit something, I need to record something, I need to stream, I need to do something. And it's not getting any better, man. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Like, there's Mrs. MCT on the days that she works, she does long fucking days, man. Long days. So there's so much time there's so many days where I've got so much time to myself, and I'll go like 2 or 3 hours and I've done nothing at all, because I've just been reading articles and I've been catching up on the latest gaming news, and I've been making notes on what the next video is going to be or how to upgrade the live stream and stuff. And, you know, that 3 hours that's gone by would be, you know, 3 years ago, that would have been me watching a film or watching the latest documentary. And it's not like that now. And it's weird. It's weird, man. Be careful what you wish for, because it's not what you think it's going to be. It's fucking weird, man. It's crazy. Right, let's get back on topic. Your lad, 2025 should have been the year for Grand Theft Auto 6. 2025. Your lad, it should have been the year for 2025 should have been the year for Grand Theft Auto 6 or Grand Theft Auto if it hadn't have been delayed twice. Why have we forgotten all the bullshit they have put us through over the past few years? I've not. That's why I always fucking call them out. But we're fickle, man, your lad. We're fickle. We're fickle as a fan base. We're fickle as a human species. It's, you know, I think a good 99% of us on planet Earth, you know, just take lumps, and a year later we either forget about it or we can't be arsed wasting time on it. And, you know, I've got a lot of respect and I've got a lot of time for people who can literally just sit there and go, okay, Rockstar ignored us all in 2024. Rockstar, you know, they only gave us trailer 2 in 2025 and delayed the game twice. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, we're here now. We're 3 months away. I've got so much respect for people like that, man, because I just can't. Maybe it's a grudge thing, but I just can't forget that shit. And that's why I will always be very soured on Rockstar. Since I've been a content creator covering Grand Theft Auto, you know, it's been very eye-opening when you read all this stuff and you look at everyone's opinions on Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar Games, and it's like, this isn't the company I thought it was, you know. Before I got into all this shit, I was like, oh, Rockstar are the best, Rockstar make the best video games and blah, blah, and I'm looking forward to Grand Theft Auto 6. And, you know, when you really, you know, read some of the dirt sheets and you really keep up to date with it all, and, you know, you really break down what they did in 2024, and you look at the bullshit we got in 2025, and you look at the lackluster marketing of this fucking video game that they're about to make billions off, while still sponging Grand Theft Auto Online. And, you know, you look at the lack of effort in Grand Theft Auto Online over the past 3 years, and it's like, and the fact that they just completely ignored the Red Dead community, and it was like, oh, we'll push Red Dead and then we'll bring out Red Dead Online, and then within the first 2 years they realised Red Dead Online wasn't the cash cow it was going to be, and just completely dropped it like a bad smell. And, you know, you kind of have blinkers to it all, and you shut it all off when you're just a casual fan. And then when you get into the fucking weeds of this shit, you realise that this company isn't all bells and whistles, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. And, you know, it's a shame when you come across it, but it's just one of them things. So I'm unfortunately never going to be able to forget how long Rockstar ignored everyone, and I'm not going to forget the lack of communication between them and their own fans. Like, that's the funniest thing that cracks me up, is the majority of people that are waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 and trailer 3 and the news on Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto 6 from Rockstar Games, these are all people that probably were playing Vice City back in the day, or San Andreas, for the DLCs, Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, Chinatown Wars, Bully, LA Noire, Red Dead, Max Payne, Midnight Club. And Rockstar are like, oh, Sam, well, we've got you all by the fucking boots now, aren't we? Like, we can do whatever we want. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. Drew Shotto has been a member for 11 months, man. That's fucking far too generous. Can't tell that punk bitch what time it is.
Showtime!
Oh, I appreciate you, big step. Let me read this. Hello, MTT. Have been having a break from Grand Theft Auto 6 content for a bit. I don't blame you. The past month, still homeless, but staying stronger. But Jesus, man. I hope you're all right, Drew. I hope you come out on the other end, brother, because you've been struggling with it for a while, haven't you? I hope you're doing all right, man. Seriously, all jokes aside, I really hope you are. Brother, I know that it's only like a few quid, but if you want to loosen the purse strings and help yourself out, fucking cancel that membership, man. Like, again, I appreciate support, I really do, but if you fucking don't, being a member for 11 months, how much money is that equated to? By the sounds of it, man, you could, feel free to cancel it. Like, I'm not going to fucking hold any grudges, man. If you want to cancel that shit, cancel it. I just hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you're doing all right. You were saying the other month that you were moving into somewhere soon. I hope you're doing all right, Drew. Rob, I feel the same with TT when I'm in work. I can't wait to play this game or that game or watch something, but as soon as I get time late at night, I can't be bothered. Yeah, Rob, it's weird, isn't it? It's fucking weird, man. What was the one Lego Batman. Really was looking forward to Lego Batman. Still not played it. And you build yourself up and you hype your fucking self around like these video games and these movies and these TV series, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna play this day one. And then it drops and it's like, okay, it's out, I've got no rush to it. And I've still not played it yet. But Rob, I get it, I understand it. Like you say, you've worked all day and you go home, it's like, right, I'm definitely gonna play this video game. And you get home and you probably crash. Because you've been working so hard, man. Yeah, it's a weird one. I saw something on... By the way, if it looks like my poster is wigging out, it's because it's a bit hot in the UK, so I've got a fan over here. That's all it is. I saw a post on TikTok over there that I was like, oh my god, like I proper resonate with that. When you've got a full library of video games and you pay for all the streaming services and you've got all these TV series and all these films and all these documentaries and all these games that you want to play and, you could play and stuff, and you just sat there, and I'm not joking, man. This is all you're doing for half an hour. Oh, I wanted to play that. Scroll. Something else. And who knows, man, maybe, I am a bit of an old head now, but maybe it is because we've got too much choice. Back in the day, it was, if you went to Blockbuster and you rented a film and that was the only new film you had in your house, you had no other option but to watch that shit. Otherwise, you're watching something you've already done. Whereas now you've got that much fucking choice. Maybe that's where it is. Cody with the 2. Appreciate it, Cody. Red Dead Redemption 3 Trailer 3 just dropped. Well, Cody, I know that's a fucking lie. Because I remember when Red Dead Redemption 3 dropped. Red Dead Redemption 2 Trailer 3. What? Wait, what? Oh, you said Red Dead Redemption 3. I thought you said Red Dead Redemption 2. Cody, if your banter makes me wig out, shit banter. Shit banter, Cody. Shit banter. Oh, my goodness. Right, let me try and catch up. Kieran Davies, did Rockstar post a Billy about Red Dead Online today? Kieran, we have talked about Billy before, saying Billy don't mean jack shit. But, just for you, I'm going to go on Twitter. We're 5 minutes away from 3 o'clock. If Rockstar's going to tweet Red Dead Online out, it's probably coming in the next 5 minutes. I will go on Twitter and see what people are saying. Grand Theft Auto 6 countdown. The chance of Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 dropping today significantly increases if Rockstar posts a Red Dead Online newswire an hour early. Man, how the fuck does he have the energy to do this shit? How does he have the energy to do this shit? This was an hour ago. So they can post any new announcement the next... How the fuck does he have the energy, man? What the actual shit? I'm not calling him out. I'm not calling other people out, but fucking seriously, bro. Like, how do these accounts have the energy to keep doing this shit? It's a daily occurrence, man. If Rockstar do this, then this means this for Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar hasn't done this, that means that for Grand Theft Auto 6. I was looking to see if they'd post on Billy. I'll have a look. I don't think they have, but who cares, man? Ben Videotech an hour ago, there's always this misconception Rockstar posts early on Bilibili when a new Red Dead Online event refreshes. It did today. They don't post anything until the news wire goes up. So yeah, there's no point even reading into Bilibili shit, man. There's no point. Look, we're going to be streaming for the next 3 hours because I want to see what people's reaction are in about 2 minutes time. Well, 3 minutes time when Rockstar posts that Red Dead Online post. It's coming. It's coming. Vice Sig's been out for 12 months. Fucking 1 year, Vice Sig. 1 year. Kenneth.
It's showtime!
That's crazy, brother. Howdy, friend, brother's been a while. Bad schedules. Hey, brother, don't you dare apologise. I just hope you're staying safe on those streets. Right, let me try and catch up here. I'm falling behind. I appreciate it all, man. I really do. Let me try and catch up. Where are we here? Sound players. Oh, man, you've got time. Although we can't say how much you've got time, I don't think there's a need to play after a rough day. There is always another day. Are you talking about... Oh, are you talking to Rob, Sound, about... You know, you've always got time to play video games. That's the thing, though, isn't it, man? It's... If you keep telling yourself constantly, okay, there's time to play this, there's time to play that, you'll end up like me. I've got such a backlog of video games because I just convince myself all the time. It's like, oh, yeah, I got time to play this and I got time to play that. And then 2 months later, I've played Grand Theft Auto 4 and Vice City again. And it's like, you fucking moron. You got all these video games you need to finish and all these films and TV series you need to finish and you just go back and watch the same shit. That's my biggest issue, man. I play the same shit and I watch the same shit constantly. People are saying there's a new newswire up, which is the Red Dead Online newswire. So, we will have a look, Mr. Rockstar Games, because we know that it's Red Dead Online. Let's have a ganders. Where are we? Are you all fucking trolling me, by the way? I ain't seen no newswire. I'm on Rockstar's website now. There's not a newswire yet. But it's a couple minutes early anyway. Again, I'm not fucking holding out for this fucking newswire because I know it's Red Dead. But I know people just like waiting for shit, so... Lou Flanker, good afternoon, Mr. MCT. Good afternoon, Lou. Good afternoon. And chat, hope everyone well. I'm ready to just start getting good info and official new videos on the game at this point. Lou, man, I'd say, look, and not just to Lou, but I'd say it to everyone else as well. Even if you get nothing this week, which I don't think's coming, I'd be really, really excited on Friday. Because, one, you'll get a Grand Theft Auto 6 update. Take the Piss Interactive will talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, whether it be 2 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. You will get an update on Grand Theft Auto 6, but also, once Friday ends, something big happens. Once Friday ends, that's the last earnings call before November. Which means if something's dropping, and we gotta wait for that fucking August earnings call to end, it ends on Friday, man. So, this time next week, who knows? This time next week, we could all be sat here right now, and they could drop Trailer 3 next week. You don't know, do you? They could literally fucking drop it today. You don't know, do you? But tonight, this has happened already. Nothing happens. People go crazy. Something drops. We get hopium, dopamine. Then back to nothing's coming. It's a repeat loop. It's going to keep happening until release. Yeah, Tedward. I think, well, like, I've without sounding like a broken record, I've been saying this now for the past couple of weeks. I think once you get to October, I know October's still a long time away, but once you get to October, I think the hopium ends, I think the complaining ends, and I think everyone sits there. You'll have seen Trailer 3, whether it comes out in August or September. You'll have seen at least one gameplay trailer at that point, and I think everyone won't be complaining anymore. I think everyone will be excited to see more gameplay, and then you're a month away from the game. So I think you just got to hold the line, man. I think you've just got to wait. Monster Puff Joe, your MCT, a thing that works for me is trying to respark. Sorry, Joe, I was reading that, but I've just seen Rockstar. I've just tweeted something out, and it's the Red Dead Newswire. Red Dead Online Telegram missions, including a tough business schedule, blah, 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 bullshit. Right, well, that's the Red Dead Online post. So, alright. Look, before we come to Joe's message, J-Dog, pause the music. Pause the music. Right, this is an official, right? Listen to me right now. This is, what do they call them? What do they call them? It's not a state of an emergency. An address of state, a state of address. State of address? I'll term it state of address, right? This is a state of address. This is an address of state. This is an address to all the Grand Theft Auto community, to all the Grand Theft Auto fans, right? This is to all the Grand Theft Auto fans on X and Twitter and Reddit and YouTube and all the Grand Theft Auto fans, right? If we haven't said it already, stop reading in to no Billy posts, you weirdos. Because there was no Billy post today. And the Red Dead Online news wire just gone up. So pack it up. Good, brother. Pack it the fuck up. It isn't that enough evidence for you right there? You are fucking hurting yourself. Don't believe the clickbaiters on Twitter. Don't believe the clickbaiters on social media. All the fucking weirdos on Twitter and Reddit be like, oh no Billy post today, 3 o'clock, Grand Theft Auto 6. Fucking. No Billy post today. Hey, please, man. This is a state of address, an address of state to Grand Theft Auto fans all around the world. Stop reading into the Billy shit. Because people are just fucking clickbaiting you. They are engagement baiting on social media and you're lapping it up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it, man. Seriously. You're hurting yourselves. You're not hurting me because I ain't reading into the stupid shit. But you need to stop. Stop. Seriously, man. See, like, we had it in the first hour of this stream. Not the first hour, sorry. The first 10 minutes of this stream. I was looking at early doors on comments and I didn't reply to any of them, but I saw a lot of people being like, Billy post? No Billy post? There's still not a Billy post? Oh my God, that could mean something. It never means jack shit. It doesn't mean anything. So stop reading into it. You're losing your fucking mind. You're losing your collective minds, man. Do not redeem. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I just crap. I forgot about that. Do not redeem. Don't fucking read into Billy shit, brother. Don't do it. That's the last thing I'm going to say on it, man. Seriously. Just don't stop. Just don't. Don't. That's your evidence right there. That's your fucking evidence right there. Every time someone says there's not been a Billy post in the world, an angel loses its wings. Yeah, so enough of it. Right, let's crack on. Monster Puff Joe, yo, MCT. A thing that works for me is trying to... In fact, you know what? Should we change the title of the stream now? Because I think I've got people think Trailer fucking 3's coming today. Oh, no, Grand Theft Auto 6 promo rumoured for this week. That's fine. I'm glad I fucking changed it. Ain't no way that shit was dropping today. Right, okay, one sec, let me pull up OBS. Monster Puff Joe, UMTT, a thing that works for me is trying to re-spark that feeling you get when you start up a game. It's about getting immersed and don't feel time passed by. Limiting yourself is key. Yeah, possibly, Joe, possibly. I've been fucking smashing the absolute granny out of Cyberpunk recently, man. Seriously, no joke. Cyberpunk 2077 has got my attention tenfold. And I've never felt happier, man. I'll obviously, again, because it's my job, I'll read the dirt sheets, I'll read Reddit posts, I'll read Twitter, I'll go on Discord, I'll watch people's YouTube videos on Grand Theft Auto, as mind-numbing as it is recently, because there's fuck all to talk about. I have to do it because it's my job. You know, I gotta warrant it. But there's only one game I'm playing at the moment, man, and it's Cyberpunk, and I'm fucking loving it. I'm running a Netrunner build at the moment. First time I've ever done Netrunner. Normally I just go fucking balls to the wall. See, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. But the thing is, I've got to make the most of it now, because once Trailer 3 drops and once the marketing really starts for Grand Theft Auto 6, you're going to get sick of seeing my face, man. Right, Sketchy McLean has become an ultimate friend brother. Sketchy, I don't think I've ever said your fucking name before and you become an ultimate friend brother out of nowhere. I appreciate you, big stepper. Kenneth, do your thing.
It's showtime!
Oh! I appreciate support, brother. Right, let me try and catch up here because I'm falling way behind. Have I just seen some little Australian little prick in my chat? Where is he? I've seen him. Where is he? Bav's knocking about. Double B! Good to see him as always. The friend brother knocking about. As always, YouTube royalty. Right, let me try and catch up. 50 Shorts of Grey. Change that name. MCT, who hates Mondays. Fuck you, Garfield. MCT, this morning I got... Does anyone think I've got ADHD or I'm autistic? I saw a video a couple of days ago, and this guy was like literally listing all the things that he's got. And he's been diagnosed with ADHD. And it's like, well, I've not got Tourette's, but like a lot of that is lapping up to how I react. So I don't really like titles and stuff. You know, if I've got ADHD, I've never been diagnosed with it or anything, if that's the term. But I'm not someone that would be like, oh, I've got ADHD. Like, all right, fair enough. I see it down as fucking personality traits. Right, 50 Shorts of Grey MCT this morning. I got... It probably didn't help that I'm fucking whizzing back an absolute beast right now, by the way. I need to stop this shit. Bav! Speaking of Bav, I was thinking about getting some G Fuel. I've never had it before. I'll be using your code if I do. It's either G Fuel or this. Like, what we saying? Put some money in Bav's back pocket. Right, come on, fucking focus, you mug. 50 Shorts of Grey MCT this morning. I got G-baited. Clickbaited? Jail-baited. I hope it's not jail-baited, or else you are going to jail. By an old IGN post about the delay from last May, all it said was Grand Theft Auto 6 delayed by 6 months. My fucking heart fell, for fuck's sake. Huh. Someone said on Friday they had a very similar experience. I think, what was it, IGN on Snapchat or someone on Snapchat posted an old story from 6 months ago about the delayed Grand Theft Auto 6. It could have been the same thing. Ben, MC2. I now work from home running a 3D printing business. Nice. And I get so fucking bored. I have 6 printers. Beast PC. Alright, mate. Don't brag. Fucking hell. PlayStation 5. And all I want to do is get fresh air some days. Yeah, Ben, I get it, man. I get it. Ben, man, if you're new to work, if you're new to working from home, I'd seriously recommend try and get out of the house a little bit, you know, and just focus on what you want to do. Like, don't focus on what other people tell you to do. Like, there's been times where I've struggled, like, when I'm just in the house on my own for hours and hours and hours on end. But I don't really like going for, like, walks and stuff. I've never really been that guy. I'm not, like, a nature guy. So I'm a fucking geek when it comes to shit, man. So, you know, if I want to take comfort in something, it'll be playing a video game or watching a film or watching a TV series or something. So, like, going for a walk for me would be kind of pointless because I'd just come home and be like, right, I need to fill my time with something else. Like, my brain switched on. So, Ben, man, when you've got those periods of times where you need to focus your mind on something, or like you say, you feel as though you're struggling with being at home, do something that you want to do. Right, that's all I'm going to say. Don't do what other people tell you to do. Do what you want to do. So that's what people say to you all the time, man. It's like, you need to get out, you need to go for a walk. Well, if I'm fucking bored, I don't get up and go for a walk. I do what I want to do. So, man, seriously, Ben, if I could say anything to you, sometimes just create these little pockets throughout your day. Give yourself like an hour here or there. And if you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. Want to go for a gym, go to gym. Like, personally, I go to gym at mornings because it's what I need to focus my mind on. But if you want to watch, like, the latest film on Disney, you know, like a new Avengers film or something, or fucking watch the new Netflix documentary or something, like, make these little pockets for yourself in between. But saying that, there's been times I've just sat there for 2 hours and done absolutely fuck all, and just, ugh, it's well annoying. Right. Oh, J-Blip. By the way, 3D printing business. Oi, Ben. Could you print me, you're the MCT mask? Could you get that 3D printed for me? I've been wanting to 3D print that for a while, and I prefer to obviously support you lot over some fucking random that I find on the internet. Maybe we need to talk, Ben. Right, let me try and catch up here. Where are we? Jay Blaze with a 3. Appreciate you, Jay. I don't get how people will miss waiting for info. I don't get how people will miss. Oh, you're talking about you don't get how people, like, if people say, oh, we'll miss this time. Jay, the thing is, obviously, because I've been covering it for a long time, I kind of get it a little bit. Like, I've been saying to people, man, I'm not going to miss any of this at all. But I will probably look back at this with, like, just selfishly for me, I will look back at this period with a bit of fondness and be like, you know what, this is what brought me to the dance. You know, I built really, really good relationships with a lot of YouTube content creators, and obviously that hopefully goes forward into the future. Obviously, I met all you fucking mugs, by the way. Best thing that's ever happened to me. Give you all yourself a round of applause. Literally, no joke, man. Live streaming on this fucking channel. Best thing that I've ever done in my entire life. And it says a lot, doesn't it? And, you know, it's just for me, I will look back at this time and I'll go, yeah, okay, there were days where, you know, I struggled. There were days where I wanted to live stream, but I chose not to because there was nothing to talk about. And I didn't want to come across like I was clickbaiting people. And there was times I made a video and it was fucking wank. And there was times I made a video and I thought it was good. I thought it was good, but it crashed. You know, there is like little specks of fondness in these past 3 years where we've hardly got fuck all. But I obviously get, like, from a fan's point of view that isn't a content creator, from a fan's point of view that just wants Grand Theft Auto 6, how you could easily just sit there and go, you know what, this last 3 years has been absolutely fucking atrocious. So why the hell would anyone want to look back on it with fondness? Like, I do get it. I do get it. Talking about Look MCT, I think we all got to have a little bit to do what we do. Straight off my head, what's he talking about? Oh, you lot are still talking about the ADHD thing. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. You know what? Right, sometimes when I see people like live streaming, and not Grand Theft Auto content creators, but like other streamers in other communities, like sometimes like I love Moist Critical. Like I fucking watch that guy constantly. But there's times where I know for a fact, he's just not on the spectrum at all, is he? Because he just sits there and he's a genuine guy who just sits there, clicks record or clicks stream, and just sits there like there's no one else in the room and just plays a video game or just talks into a camera for 10 minutes. And it's admirable, man, because I think if I weren't the way I was, I wouldn't have more than 5 subscribers. No way. Words by Brian with a 10. I appreciate it, Brian. Ken, do your motherfucking thing.
It's showtime!
Brian Wright with a 10. I appreciate it, Brian. I really do. It's nice to see that parts of the community is finally where I have been. Unless it comes from Rockstar, doesn't mean shit. Speculation is okay. Belief in it isn't. You only hurt yourself that way. Yeah, like you say, if we all talk about the Billy thing, Brian, look, I've got no issue with anyone being excited for something. There's been so many times on this channel where I've live streamed or I've done a video and I've expected something and I've been excited for it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But I think you're doing yourself a disservice and you're kind of clickbaiting yourself when you see unofficial accounts on social media and Twitter and Reddit posting things saying, oh, there's no Billy post today. Now, this normally means that there'll be a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement, so there'll probably be a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement at 3 o'clock. And if you start believing in that and you start getting excited in that, that's the equivalent of me being excited and someone lying to my face, and I go, sound, I'm looking forward to what's coming at 3 o'clock. You know, like we had it confirmed to us before by Ben Videotech on Twitter, being like, look, when this new Red Dead Online event starts, or when a monthly event starts or something, they don't go early doors with Billy. They wait till the US post. So all these people talking bollocks are genuinely lying. Like, they're genuinely lying. But you've still got like hundreds of thousands of Grand Theft Auto fans on social media and Reddit, and you know, even a couple of times on YouTube and that, being like, oh well, keep an eye on Billy, because if no Billy posts, that means Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming. Like, we were hearing this bollocks 5 months ago, man. Now, you don't get any better. I'm starting to think, at this point, a lot of people that say this shit, I think that they're just rage baiting on social media, and it's just engagement bait. That's all it is. Because there's no way, man, there is no way people are out here genuinely looking at that Billy shit. Still, to this day. How many times has it been wrong? How many times has no Billy post turned into a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement? Man, no one was even looking at Billy posts back when Trailer 2 dropped in May last year, so I get we're all desperate. I understand it, man, but literally just Be excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, man, but don't fucking clickbait yourself. Don't let these weirdos get one over on you. Bad Jovi praying, the only thing I will miss is anticipating a game like Grand Theft Auto. No game for me that will be close to this hype. Yeah, Bad Jovi makes a good point. Who was it before that said it was Jay Blaze, weren't it, when Jay Blaze said, I don't understand how people are going to miss not having any news for Grand Theft Auto. But Bad Jovi does make a really good point. The only thing I will miss is the anticipation of a game like Grand Theft Auto. No game for me that will be close to this hype. The reason why that's a good point is because if you use that in a reply towards what Jay Blaze said before, a lot of people are going to miss out on this anticipation because you're never going to live this again. And I know it sucks right now, and we all want trailer 3 and we all want gameplay and stuff, and you know, a lot of us are getting frustrated that the marketing's been lackluster and all sort of shit, and you know, we can talk about that till the cows come home. But again, when you really pull yourself away from it and you look at it in the most simple term possible, all of us here right now are looking forward to a video game that once it's out, that's it. I know that's hard to believe because a lot of us have been waiting the best part of 4 years for this fucking game to come out, and it's felt so many times like it's just never going to come out. But once it's out, that's it. Once it's out, everything changes, man. The amount of people that play Grand Theft Auto 5 will be limited. The majority of us will play Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, even looking at sort of like the structure of everything you've been used to for the past 3 years completely changes. All the content creators that you've been watching, you know, again, I'll use me as an example. You know, when you've seen me do like, this happened this week and this points towards possibly, you know, seeing trailer 3, or you see people break down the screenshots and be like, so we could have this in Port Gellhorn, we could have this in Vice City, we could have this in Ambrosia. Is Gloriana going to be in the game? Are we going to start in Liberty City? Once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, within the first week, all that content goes away. No one's breaking down screenshots and stuff anymore. No one's breaking down trailers anymore. No one's talking about hypotheticals. No one's doing live streams anymore, asking questions about, do you think this will be in the game? Do you think this will be in the game? Everyone is going to be at a level standpoint where we have all experienced the game. And now it's breakdowns of things you actually got in the game. It's confirmed things. It's your reaction, my reaction. It's your experience, my experience. It's what did you do in the first 2 hours? What did I do in the first 2 hours? What did you do when it came to this mission? What did you make? Did you choose this thing or did you choose that thing? Can you believe Gloriana is the whole northern part of the map? Can you believe the map's landlocked? Can you believe the map's just an island like Grand Theft Auto 5? Can you believe we started in Liberty City? Can you believe we started here? Can you believe that we didn't start in Liberty City? Everything that you've experienced in the past 3 years waiting for this game, it just gets turned on its head, and all that content now becomes yesterday's news. Like, it's weird to think, man, all the great videos you've watched in the past couple of years, whether it be something from, I'm not going to mention any names because I feel like I do a disservice when I don't mention other people, but all the great videos you've seen from all the great content creators, and you know, the trailers from Rockstar and the screenshots and the hype and the buzz when these things come out, all that just goes. After that first week, Grand Theft Auto 6 being out, that's it. It's all gone. It's all gone. Like, how many people are going to go back and watch videos breaking down Trailer 2? When you've got the game right there, how many people are going to go back and watch someone breaking down Port Gellhorn? Or talking about Ambrosia? Or talking about the possibility of Liberty City or Gloriana? Like, that's gone now. It's... I don't want to go a bit... I don't want to go too drastic with it, but it's kind of like dead internet. All these waste men that keep clickbaiting everyone about Billy. All that goes. Serious question. Do you know all these clickbaiters that are on social media and Twitter and stuff that keep constantly spamming things like, no Billy post there means Grand Theft Auto 6. Where do all these fucking mugs go in November 19th? Like, where do they all go? That genuine question. Where does all the clickbait go on November 19th? Do you all just go and cover other video games? Because these fucking clickbaiters on social media and Reddit, not Reddit, but specifically like social media, your engagement baiting now, yeah, sound awesome, fantastic, but when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, what are your posts going to look like? Is your post going to be like what's it going to be? It's like, oh, look at this, what happened in Grand Theft Auto 6, and no one's bothered because we're all playing the game. So all these clickbaiters and stuff, like, they've got longevity now for 3 months. And then once the game comes out, what do? Do they all just disappear? Do they all just go back and hide under the fucking rocks that they came from? Do they change their accounts? Do they change their profile pictures? What what happens on November 19th? Does all the Grand Theft Auto 6 colours just go away and they start fucking doing something else? Like, what? Do we all start fucking getting clickbait over Red Dead Redemption 3? Oh, God. Why is there an Arsenal fan? Why is there an Arsenal fan in this chat, by the way? Can I just quickly have a gander here? What the fuck? Furthermore, I go back to the field. Hey, never said his name for my entire life, and I'm seeing an Arsenal badge. Hey, mods, why haven't we banned him yet? Let me read this. Who's coming out first, MCT or GT? Who's coming out? Who's coming out first, MCT or GTA? Well, didn't know I swung both ways. I've heard rumours that MCT is coming out before Grand Theft Auto 6. You've been looking at those clickbait sites again, haven't you? The big cheese. I mean, can't you tell he's an Arsenal fan? Absolutely shocking. Hey, look at that shit attempt at banter. Hey, what's wrong with them? Arsenal fans, man, what is wrong with them? PlayStation Gen, this is mind's eye marketing at this rate. PlayStation Gen, I don't want to hurt anyone when I say this, but if you look at mind's eye, I think we actually had, in the year mind's eye came out, in comparison to the year Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out, I think we actually had a trailer closer to the game coming out than Grand Theft Auto 6. But maybe that's why Rockstar's changed. Maybe Rockstar's looking at it and gone, fuck's sake, mind's eye did that, so he ain't doing that. Rockstar's probably looked at it and gone, right, Leslie's running a new studio over at Build a Rocket Boy, let's see what he does. And then they completely shit the bed and Rockstar gone, right, everything they did, go nowhere near that. Warp Space with a 5, I wouldn't blame him. Warp Space with a 5, I think Wednesday is the new Grand Theft Auto 6 update day personally. The pre-orders on fucking hell, Warp Space. You've not even given it an hour, have you? It's not even been an hour. It's been 25 minutes and it's 3 o'clock and already Warp Space is like, well, I'm thinking tomorrow. Oh, God bless him. Let's read this. The pre-orders on Wednesday could have been an aberration, but I don't know. We shall see. Warp Space, look, if I'm going to sound like a broken record, I'll say what I said at the start of the stream. Everyone's looking at Tuesdays and Fridays and now Thursday because Tom Henderson said it. Wednesday is a day where Rockstar barely promote anything. Rockstar, there's so many times where Rockstar don't tweet a single thing out and there's no news wires on Wednesday. Thursday, we know what they do Thursdays, right? Thursday, you get a Grand Theft Auto online newswire because Thursday is when the new Grand Theft Auto, the weekly update goes live, right? The Wednesday before, late on in the night, for us in the UK, content creators, not content creators, but, what's the term that I'm thinking of? People who are signed up to the Rockstar, what's the term? Like subscribe for tacos and TGG and GTA videos and stuff, they get it. Okay, so I suppose Grand Theft Auto, like big Grand Theft Auto content creators, right? They get an email from Rockstar and it lists what's coming in the weekly update, right? So we know that's what they get late Wednesday. We know that goes live on the Thursday, and we know Rockstar have literally shown their hand. They do it all the time. Rockstar on Thursdays take a snippet out of the newswire, which we might have already got on the Friday, and they promote it on the Thursday. And then Friday comes around, and you get another snippet, and you promote that on the Friday. Unless there's something new on Grand Theft Auto Online. That's what Thursday and Friday are like. So unless you get an announcement on Friday of Trailer 3, or an announcement on Thursday of Trailer 3, I think Wednesdays are wide open, man. If you're ever looking at a week where you think Grand Theft Auto 6 trailers dropping, I think you're looking at either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think once Wednesday goes, I think Thursday and Friday for the dogs. I think Thursday and Friday when you could get an announcement for the week following. Week after, sorry. So, Warp Space, look, I'm still not convinced something's coming this week, but I would say when it comes to Wednesdays, I think you got a better chance things coming on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. But that's just me. I think, does TGG still think that it's definitely a Tuesday that trailers are dropping? So that's been his mentality for a long time, isn't it? That trailers always drop on Tuesdays. And he is right. If you look back at the track record, 9 times out of 10, trailers do drop on Tuesdays, but... Again, you just look at it Wednesday, they hardly promote out Wednesdays. Worst by Brian again with a 10-man, far too generous. I think Brian's fucking sent the best part like 50, 60, 70 quid today, man. Please can we get a massive show of support for Brian in the chat, man. It's far too generous, man. We don't deserve it, but we really do appreciate it. Kenneth, remind him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate it, brother. Let me read this. I'll go back and watch speculation content just to see what was predicted right versus wrong. I do it with video games and sports. I get a kick out of it. That's content for a creator if they wanted it. Brian, how long will that last for you? Will you go back and watch that like in the first couple of months though? I'm talking about like all the speculation content that we've had in Grand Theft Auto 6 for the past 3 years. Like, you know, I've got my YouTuber content creator red on now, but I just see it and it's like, why would I go back? Like, I know people are different folks and different strokes, and you've literally just given the example of why you do it, but I don't really see why a lot of us would go back and watch videos like speculation content on stuff that we already know about. Like, I'd rather watch a 3-hour lore breakdown from someone about the video game that I can now go and play and check out. But again, Brian, different folks, different strokes. For me, that's just not something I just know I'm probably not going to do that. Like, the minute this game drops, the only videos I'm going to be watching from content creators are going to be brand new videos on stuff that I don't know yet. Maybe because I'm fucking burnt out. Maybe because I'm fucking spent watching it all. Mr. Wednesday, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Everyone loves a Wednesday. Well, now, I don't know about all that. Big Man More MCT, I've realised the less I worry and care about Grand Theft Auto 6, the faster time goes by. We'll get information before we know it if we distract ourselves. That's it, More. You know, I've, like, personally, there's been weeks in this community where I fucking felt sick to the core, and I've been doing my head in because I've been reading too much shit and I've been watching all the latest videos and stuff, and you convince yourself that, okay, something's coming next week, blah, 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 and then nothing drops. And, you know, you make yourself, like physically fucking sick, man, because it's like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? And I get it's my job, but you still, like, you know, you still take account of yourself, don't you? You take stock, and it's like, fuck's sake. Like, I've watched a full week of speculation videos, I've read stuff on social media and blah, 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 and then nothing's come. Like, the past week's just been a fucking waste. And that you know, that's why I'm just choosing now to, you know, read what I read because it's my job and watch the videos that I watch, but I'm trying my best to make so much time for myself now to play Cyberpunk and just distract myself, because I can sit there and play Cyberpunk for 3 hours and time will just go by like that, and then I'll go on social media and there's a brand new rumour about Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 coming tomorrow or next week, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, right, okay, I'll read that for like 2 minutes and I'll just go off and do something else or watch something else. So I think it's really healthy. I think it's healthy to, you know, watch speculation videos and, you know, read a couple of things here and there, or, you know, possibly watch a live stream from a cheese weasel. But don't let it, and I'm talking from experience now, don't let it fucking consume you. Don't let it take over like days and weeks at a time of your life, because it will just drag. Because if you sit there and you watch a video from 3 different Grand Theft Auto content creators in a day, and then you watch a live stream from a Grand Theft Auto content creator, and you go on social media and it's just people talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, and you go on Reddit and it's the Grand Theft Auto 6 subreddit or the Grand Theft Auto 6 unmoderated subreddit, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, you know, you spent the best part of a day looking at theories and speculation around Grand Theft Auto 6, and 2 weeks has gone by and nothing's come from it. And it's encompassed you and it's engulfed you, and, you know, those 2 weeks are probably dragged because you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and nothing's come. Whereas if you sit there for 2, 3, 4 hours playing a video game, watching something else, doing something else, you know, along with watching certain things, along with reading certain things, man, time will just fucking fly by before it gets November 19th, like, without a doubt. And again, I'm speaking from experience. Man, there were fucking days early this year, and I'd say just before the November delay, where I was spending fucking weeks, man, doing nothing. Nothing. Like, I wouldn't do anything if it weren't Grand Theft Auto 6 related. And I get, again, it's my job, but I turned into a sicko last year, man. It was every time I picked my phone up, I had to read an article, or I had to check the latest clickbait, or I had to check the latest dirt sheets, or I had to watch the latest video. And then I put my phone down, you know, you do something, and you pick your phone up again and again. You can't put your phone down without looking or reading something new around Grand Theft Auto 6. And it's not healthy, man. It's not healthy. So, when this fucking game comes out, thank God. Because I won't be doing that anymore. Fuck the content being on my phone. The fucking content's going to be right here. Get amongst it. Right, we're trying to catch up. Juro non MCT, I'm buying more into something later this month, around 90 days out. The pre-orders and cover art came out around 150 days out. Companies care about 90-day quarters, but it's got to be before Gamescom. I agreed with everything until that last thing. You just said, when's Gamescom? Brother, I don't think it needs to be before or after Gamescom. I don't think Rockstar care about that shit. When is Gamescom? When is Gamescom? Is it the end of summer? It is. August, Gamescom 2026 takes place from August 26th. So you think it's going to come before Gamescom? I think if Trailer 3 or anything comes before Gamescom, it won't be because they wanted to get it out before Gamescom. I think it'll just be a coincidence. I could be wrong, but I don't think Gamescom is a factor when it comes to promo GTA 6 at all. But I do like it. Again, we were talking about that on Friday. I think that makes a lot of sense. That 90-day promo blitz, I think, makes a lot of sense. And I know a lot of people don't like hearing it because if you believe that's what they're going to do, that means you're not going to get anything till after the August earnings call. I think a 90-day market blitz makes a lot of sense. That's why I'm not convinced something's coming this week, man. How far away are we now? What is it now? We're creeping up to 100 days, aren't we? How long's left? Google, how long is left? What's the top ones here? How long is left on my leasehold? How long is left on my lease? How long is left in Trump's term? How long is left of the World Cup? It's done. How long is left of this Fortnite season? How long is left of Love Island? How long is left behind DLC? What? How long is left of half-time? Wow. I can't believe in the top 10 searches, it isn't how long is left until Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm shocked. How long is left until... Still not Grand Theft Auto 6. There you go. Until GTA 6. Days. There are 107 days left, and that's in the UK. Ooh, 107. Next week, it'll be 100. Interesting, man. So what's that? You are... You could be 20. What's that? I'm useless at maths. It's less than 20 days away from a 90-day blitz. Less than 20 days away. Man, you can't be patient for 20 fucking days. You can't be patient for 20 bastard days. When's 20 days from today? Let me check that. Wait a minute. Let's be real here. So let's take off 7 days, and then let's take off 10 days. Let's take off 17 days and see where it gets us. So 7 days gets us to Tuesday 11th, and then what we do is 10 more days. So 7, 8, 9, 10. That's Friday the 21st. So Friday the 21st of this month, which is 2.5 weeks away. Wait, what? No, which is 1, 2, yeah, 2.5 weeks away. That's when you're 90 days away from Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah, when you look at it like that, I think, oh, that's the first time I've deeped it. So 90-day blitz actually starts in August. Right, you know what? Prediction. Put it on a statement, stick it on a t-shirt. MCT is saying you are going to have Trailer 3 by the end of August. My name isn't Nate the Hate. My name isn't Tom Henderson. I've been wrong before. I said Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 was coming out in May. But I've also been right about the fucking delay. I said the day Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed to May 26th, I was one of the only people out here saying it weren't coming out May 26th. You look at that shit now. 90 days is August 21st. I think by the end of August, you're going to have Trailer 3. I don't think it's coming this week. And I hope I'm wrong. I don't think trailer 3 is coming this week, but I think trailer 3 will be here before. When's the last Friday of August? Last Friday of August 28th, right. My bold prediction, which I think holds a bit of weight to it with the 90-day blitz, I think you'll have Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 by Friday the 28th, even Thursday 27th. I think you'll have Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 by Thursday 27th, which is 1, 2, 3 weeks away. Honestly, man, no joke. 90-day blitz, I think you'll have Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 in the next 3 weeks. And again, look, I've been wrong before. I've been so wrong before. But these companies do things in 90-day segments. They do things in quarters. And August 21st is 90 days from Grand Theft Auto 6. It checks out, man. It makes sense. So that's honestly, that's my theory when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 or promo or whatever. While I don't think it's coming this week, I think you're gonna have it by the last Thursday of August, which is 3 weeks away. So yeah, long story short, I think you'll have Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 or a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer or Grand Theft Auto 6 promo, whatever it's gonna be. I think you'll see it in the next 3 weeks. And we'll be covering it when it drops. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Again, it's just a theory, so don't burn me on the stake if it goes wrong. But I would like to say that theory isn't based on complete hopium copium. It isn't based on, oh, I want trailer 3. I want promo. I think we deserve it. We've literally looked at the numbers there and gone, right, 90-day blitz makes sense. August 21st is 90 days out. Summer ends before you get to September. So this whole summer marketing shit, I think 3 weeks, man. I think within 3 weeks. Get your hopium fucking copium ready, man. If you think something's coming this week, and I'm saying it's coming in the next 3 weeks, the stars are aligning. The mints, lock it in, brother. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 90-day blitz, man. It makes sense. I'll fucking coin the phrase. I'll coin the phrase. Go to every content creator every time they stream and just say 90-day blitz. Get it fucking trending on Twitter. 90-day blitz. Get it trending on Reddit. 90-day blitz. The fucking marketing for this video game, if it doesn't start, if trailer 3 or a trailer doesn't drop before the August earnings call, it'll be a 90-day blitz. You can fucking have that. Boom! There you go. You count for free. Bored, so nothing for the earnings call, RIP. Yeah, man. But look, again, look, Bored, something could drop tomorrow. Look, people, friend brothers in this chat, don't sit there and just because I don't think something's coming this week, don't write off this week. Like, don't fucking do it. Like, I've been wrong so many times. I'm just saying, my personal opinion, I don't think something comes before the August earnings call. Because if trailer 3 would have dropped, I think it would have made sense to drop it with pre-orders. What would be the point now dropping trailer 3 3 days before the earnings call? They won't even report on the fucking numbers of the trailer, will they? Oh, K-Mac. I hope the exhaustion of talking about it every week doesn't take away from... Sorry, I was reading that. Where are you, lad? I hope the exhaustion of talking about it every week doesn't take away from the excitement of when it actually does drop. I hope not. I hope not, K-Mac. I hope not. That is a worry of mine. Again, just selfishly, because obviously I literally fucking cover this shit weekly. I am worried that in the back of the old grey matter, even though I've said I've got a realistic bar for Grand Theft Auto 6, is there a worry that me and you lot here right now who keep showing up every week, is there a worry that unintentionally we are setting a high bar for it, and when we get to Grand Theft Auto 6 Day 1, is there a chance we've unintentionally expected something that was never on the cards? Like, people coming with this refueling mechanic, people coming with I know it would be a good thing if it was a fake leak, but like the no pro and shit, and you know all the videos you've seen on the wanted shit, the in-depth wanted system of Grand Theft Auto, like a lot of this spans from those leaks that came out in 2022. How many times have you heard it when it came to Red Dead 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 4 that a lot of things got pulled and taken out of those video games? So, yeah, there is a slight concern in the back of my mind that, you know, maybe unintentionally without us realising, when it gets to the day of Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out and we're playing it, and it hasn't got that in-depth wanted system that was leaked from 2022, and it hasn't got the fueling mechanic, some people might sit there and go, oh, fucking hell. Really? What? All those videos I watched? Oh, bastard. And that's not Rockstar's fault. We've done that to ourselves. Rob, MCT, in the gameplay deep dive, do we get to see after the scores and jobs we do what we get to spend the money on after we wash it, like customize our home, clothes and vehicles? Rob, how the fuck would I know? I love how Rob... Rob, I love you. He's asked about like I work at Rockstar. In the gameplay deep dive, do we get to see after the scores and jobs we do what we get to spend the money on? Rob, yes, no, or maybe. That's my answer, brother. You can have that one. Yes, no, or maybe. I don't... Rob, I wish I had the answer for you. I really do. I wish I had the answers for you. So you're saying in regards to the gameplay deep dive, you're saying once we've been seeing the scores or jobs that we can do, you then go, like, will we get to see things like customizing our homes and stuff? I think, Rob, when it comes to gameplay, I think they will definitely show off their customization. The reason being is, look at how much they flexed it in the Ultimate Edition and the Vice City Vintage Pack. 90% of that was them showing off customization things. So I think in the gameplay, they'll definitely flex it. I think it makes sense. One sec, team. Me and Mrs. MCT are waiting for quite a big delivery today, and I'm thinking there's a chance that maybe someone just pulled up. No? Yes? No? Maybe? Apparently not. Ugh. Well, if I hear it, I hear it, but unfortunately, that's not always the case when you're live streaming. Ugh. Tell you that Rockstar knows when they are going to release Trailer 3, they are going to want to release that when most of the world is awake, and the best time to drop it to get more promo and views, they got their ways. Yeah, Tedward, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why they don't... I mean, saying that, Ted, saying that, when did the announcement of pre-orders and the cover art come out? Because that was early doors. That was really early, man. Do you know the day before you got pre-orders and we got a look at the Ultimate Edition and shit? That was well early. That was like 11 o'clock in the morning because I just got back from the gym. I was just going to hop in the shower and then that fucking dropped. That was really early, man. I think the majority of America were asleep then. So you say that they dropped that fucking promo for those pre-orders like when the majority of America were asleep, man. So don't thinking that the big stuff's dropping at like fucking at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something. They've shown their hand this year when they dropped Grand Theft Auto 6 stuff, being the cover art and the promo. I think all of it was dropped on the days that it dropped. I think all of that would drop before 1 o'clock in the UK, and I don't think the majority of the American friend brothers are actually awake at that point. So go off what they did in June, I guess. Iron Titan, what annoys me is that we were promised summer marketing. Summer's halfway done and we've got next to nothing. Oh, man, it's fucking... Jado, just pause music a sec because I really need to just think about my answer to this. Because I don't want to come across like I'm fucking defending Rockstar or being a shill. Because I've been... That is what I've been fucking saying for the past year. Well, for throughout 2026, I've been saying the marketing's been bullshit. We were promised summer marketing. Summer's halfway done and we've got next to nothing. This is not me defending Rockstar, but I am going to point out what I pointed out at the start of the stream. Yes, we are halfway through summer. But you've got to listen what I'm going to say to you right now. The minute summer kicked off, technically in the West, they dropped the cover art of the video game, something we'd all wanted, and they dropped pre-orders. And they dropped screenshots. And you had the Ultimate Edition, the Vice City Vintage Pack, and obviously the Base Edition, which they didn't promote. Without sounding like a shill, we got a lot in June. The issue is, because we've all built ourselves up for waiting for trailers and waiting for what we got back last year with Trailer 2 and 70-odd screenshots and a new website and character bios and stuff, we've now set an unrealistic bar. So when the pre-orders dropped, let's say how it is, as lackluster as it was, I think within a couple of days, everyone came away from it thinking, oh, weren't really that great. It was good, we were looking forward to it, but weren't really that great. Like, cover art, I think we all looked at every single fucking pixel of that cover art in the first 24 hours. And, it does go to show how spoilt we are. I'm not trying to be a dick to anyone. I include myself in that, but we are fickle and we're spoilt little bitches. We always have been, we always will be. We refuse to touch grass. So, the whole summer marketing thing, like I said, man, the 90-day blitz, on August 21st, you'll be 90 days away from Grand Theft Auto 6. For all we know, Trailer 3 drops in August, after the August earnings call, which is next week. Maybe a gameplay trailer comes September, another gameplay trailer comes October. In that time, you get billboards, TV spots, all sorts. So I just hold the fucking line, man. I understand what you're saying. We were promised August marketing and stuff, and I've seen a lot of people banning that images around of Strauss saying, like, I think you'll be blown away with Rockstar's marketing, blah, blah, blah. But if they're doing a 90-day blitz, and that shit kicks in on August 21st, I think you better get hold of your fucking app, because it could be go time. That's all I'm saying. But, again, it does suck when you do hear suits like Strauss doing interviews and on earnings calls saying red meat for breakfast and you'll be blown away by the marketing. And like you say, we're now 4 days into August and technically a lot of people don't see the pre-order shit as marketing. And I get it. I understand it. But just don't forget what you got in June, and don't forget you're still not even 4 days through August yet, man. Just hold the line. You've never been closer, trust me. You've never been closer. Never been closer. Kim Jong-un, dogshit marketing, some terrible screenshots. I can't sit here and defend Rockstar because I've been calling them out. I've been calling them out since January. So I can't now sit here and turn face and be like, well, blah, blah. I get it. I do get it. But Kim Jong-un, man, first of all, change that name. But second of all, keep that energy when you get to October and you've seen Trailer 3 and you've seen a gameplay trailer. Again, that sound like a broken record. I've fucking been saying this now for weeks. I think the time to call this bullshit marketing, I think you've missed it. I think you've missed the boat. If you were calling it out in January and February and March and April and May, credit to you, because we were doing that. But I think if you sat there right now and, you've not been happy for the past couple of weeks, I think you've missed the chance now. Because what's the fucking point? Because if Rockstar drop Trailer 3 tomorrow or on Thursday or whatever, and the trailer's awesome, and they give you brand new character bios, and we get another 70-odd screenshots, keep that energy. Mr. Wednesday, it's going to be worth the wait. A 20-minute Trailer 3 short film about Jason. I'm not even reading that. I'm not even reading, because if I read that, someone's going to read into it and be like, oh, actually, a 20-minute long Trailer 3 makes sense. What was it that Dark Viper had been told? That Trailer 3 was going to be a 20-minute trailer. Well, remember that last month? I'm not trying to shit on Dark Vibe, by the way. I'm just saying. What wasn't it? He'd been told by someone that said trailer 3 was going to be a 20-minute long video. I mean, if it is, fair enough. But I'm definitely not really expecting that. I'd like 2 character trailers, but fucking hell, man. Imagine if Rockstar has seen everyone complaining about this marketing and they go and drop a 20-minute trailer. Like tomorrow. Seriously, no joke. Find everyone, me included, find everyone that has called Rockstar Games out for shit marketing. If they drop a 20-minute trailer tomorrow, they drop a 20-minute trailer tomorrow, I might have to fucking delete this channel. Oh man, that'd be so fucking funny. It's that a fucking meme, innit? 20-minute trailer, deuces. Oh god, I'm out of here, man. I'm invisible. I'm a cloud. Mr. GTA man, trailer 3 announcement on Friday seems more likely than a shadow drop. Someone else said that before. Trailer 3 announcement. The only thing about Friday, right, is I can't get away from Take-Two Interactive are probably going to be announcing this brand new studio. If they announce a studio on the exact same time Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 is announced, won't that overshadow the announcement of the studio? I don't know, man. You could make an argument and say, well, actually, it would boost the studio, it would boost the positivity. And I can hear that argument, but they've brought the earnings call forward. And I think it's to do with the announcement of this studio, Small Axe Studios, which, by the way, I think has got a tie-in to 2K Games. So it's got nothing to do with Rockstar Games, by the way. So I think if you're going to announce a studio that's got nothing to do with Rockstar, why would you do that on the exact same day Rockstar are going to announce the most anticipated trailer for the most anticipated video game? I don't know, man. I just feel like it doesn't check out. But I do think that if they were going to announce the trailer, it could come this week. It could come tomorrow or Thursday. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right, I'm fucking starving, man. You know what I've started doing? I've started thinking, like, you know what? When it comes to streams, we need to treat it more like a fucking business. So let's bring our dinner. So I've brought my dinner. We've got a nana, and we've got a protein shake. I think when I start making the proper big bucks, I'll just order fucking takeout every stream. That sound good? Do a bit of a mukbang. Smallville MCT, I want some grind jobs too. Brian has a boathouse, so I would love if Jason could steal boats and sell them to Brian for cash. Possible? Yeah. Anything's possible. What? Of course it's possible. People are talking about refueling cars. Anything's possible. I want some grind jobs to do. Brian has a boathouse, so I would love if Jason could steal boats and sell them to Brian for cash. Smallville, I don't think Jason will be stealing the boats and selling them to Brian. I think Brian will be sending Jason to steal boats and Brian will be paying him for the work. I don't think Jason will be nicking random boats and then selling to Brian for cash. I think it'll be the way around. I think Brian will be sending Jason out and paying Jason to get them boats. Digital Daniels, bro, he's still on his knees waiting for the Rockstar money shot. It comes when it comes, mate. You know what me? You know what me? Fuck you. I've been calling this shit out since January, you little mug. Alright, who the fuck's he talking to? K-Mac, what if it's like an episode of non-playable parts of Jason and Lucia's stories or of individuals? Like an episode of some of Jason's army experiences and some of Lucia's liberties? But the trailer, I think you're deep in it, man. I think you're too deep in it. I think you're deep in it. I will say one thing when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3. I really wouldn't start getting into expectations of what you think you're going to see. Like, keep it very broad. Be like, 2 character trailers, a 2.5 minute trailer, something like that. That's fine, but don't don't start going overboard with what you think you're going to get in trailer 3, because then trailer 3 will come out and it won't be what you expect. Let's be honest, man. Has anyone called anything right when it comes to marketing this video game? No. Don't do it, man. Like I say, have little tiny expectations, but don't go like, don't be expecting like fucking intricate details and stuff when it comes to trailer 3. Again, they've already got your money. They've already got that pre-order money. Why the fuck do they care about trailer 3 at this point? You got right. You gotta lick the rim. Because if you don't, it fucking leaks everywhere. Right. Shall I just chug this? It's only protein. Just give me 2 secs. Let me just fucking bang this out. Done. Have I got a fucking milk mustache? A protein mustache? I hope not. Carl, I'd love to see the opening being Jason in the army, similar to how we got the opening bank heist in Grand Theft Auto 5. Would that work? Because if the opening is Jason in the army, Lucia's not involved. That's 2 separate openings, isn't it? 2 separate intros. It could work, Cal. It could work. What? So Jason has like an intro. Jason has an opening in the army. And Lucia has an opening in, what, Liberty City or something? That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. Wait, why is Shay getting message deleted? Fucking hell, Shay. You must have pissed Cal off. Cal never deletes messages. You must have pissed Shay off. You must have pissed Cal off something bad. What was he saying, the little fucking mug? I'm not viewing deleted messages because I've done that before and it kind of like goes against the moderator. I trust Cal. Oi, if you've been a little bitch, Cal's punked your ass. Ha! Unlucky, you little mug. I ain't got a fucking clue what he said. Mr. Wednesday, I have called it right. I called the pre-order by the end of the week last time and I was right. Wait, what? Mr. Wednesday, I called the pre-order by the end of the week. Mr. Wednesday, did you give an exact time and date? Because if you didn't, then you didn't fucking call it, did you? I'm not, Mr. Wednesday, I'm not having that. I'm not having if you said something like, oh, Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders will drop by the end of the week or something. They drop, like, fuck that. If you sat there and said, cover art and pre-orders are going to drop by the middle of June, then I'll let you have it. But fuck that. Simple Space MCT, look at the video called Grand Theft Auto 6 barely. Their marketing is working better than it should. Explains exactly what I want to say. Is that the one from Luke Stevens? I've still not watched it yet. I've still not watched it. Is it good? I'll have to check it out. Mr. Wednesday, don't waste the protein, mate. I didn't waste the protein. I drunk it all. Right? Deux, yes, but we, mortal gamers, wouldn't give a flying fuck about new studio. Oh, what? Are you talking about? Are you talking about the Take Two Interactive announcement of the new studio? Yeah, but brother, you gotta remember, that earnings call isn't for us. A lot of people forget that, man. That earnings call that's coming on Friday ain't for you. It's for investors. It's for fucking Goldman and Sachs. It ain't for you, bruh. That earnings call ain't for you. That earnings call's never been for any of us. I know a lot of people, you know, I'm not trying to sound like Johnny Big Bollocks over here, but I know a lot, what's going on my t-shirt? I know a lot of people do get confused when it comes to the earnings call, because the earnings call technically is public and you can listen in as like as a public bystander. A lot of people are like, oh, the earnings call's for the fans. It's Take Two Interactive telling investors what's happened and what's coming up. So you do get Grand Theft Auto 6 news, but don't kid yourself, man. Don't be like, oh, well, they won't announce a new studio because the fans won't care. Like, bruh, the earnings call's got nothing to do with the fans. Earnings call ain't for the fans at all. Fans listen into it because it's free to listen to, but nah, man, don't be thinking like that because you're gonna hurt yourself. Rob MCT, I just can't wait to just play the game and take it all in. I think we all agree, Robert. Knowing what we've been through, waiting for this game, going to be a special day. Look, I'm stating the obvious here, but you've never had a piece of media this anticipated in your life. Never, man. Never. You've never had a piece of media been more anticipated than this. I've seen people be like, react to Luke's video on stream. The thing is, man, I'm not a reaction person. I'm not being like, oh, don't tell me to react to a video, blah blah. I'm not saying that. It's just I'm not really a react person. I'm not really a reaction streamer or reaction content creator, and I'm assuming that Luke Stevens video is at least over 5 minutes long. So you gotta think, man, that's us reacting to a video for the best part, like 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it is. Like, it's not really my kind of content, to be honest. I'll go off and watch it myself and we'll talk about it on Thursday's stream or whatever, but I prefer, while I'm streaming, I prefer to sit here and talk to you mugs, if that makes sense. Because if I'm reacting to a video, I'm probably not talking to you lot for a good 10, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, the reason I stream is so I can read your message and talk to you lot. Like I said, I don't want to come across like a dick, being like, oh, I'm not reacting to a video you want me to. Like, no. If enough people want me to, I probably would do. But I just... I think it's more entertaining, obviously, if I talk to you lot instead of just sitting there watching someone else's video. Uncle Des, good to see you, big dog. Played WWE 2K26 for the first time, and Strauss, the little weasel, is a fully playable character. I know, I can't believe that. Not a fan made on the main roster. Surely you make an MCT and smack the little rat. Oh, man. Uncle Des, look, I've given Strauss a bit of shit. I've called Strauss out on some things. But I've said this so many times, I don't think a lot of people really hear me when I say this. Like, I've got to give Strauss a bit of credit. I've got to give Strauss his flowers, man. He's a very good talker. He's very intellectual. He knows what he's doing. And when it comes to billionaire bitch boys in the video game space, he's definitely not the worst of them. By far. He's not fucking... What's his name? Yves Gilmore over at Ubisoft. You know, he's not one of these fucking mugs that just wants to sponge everyone. You know, Strauss is the head of so many different fucking companies like Take-Two Interactive, like Rockstar Games, and, you know, with that comes, you know, you're technically seen as the head honcho for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 6 and the NBA franchise and, you know, all the 2K franchises and Borderlands and shit like that. And when you hear Strauss, it's very rare that he's saying arrogant, ignorant shit. Like, oh, fans need to understand that when you buy a video game, you're only renting a license, like someone at Ubisoft did. You know, he's not putting the squeeze on like Phil Spencer was at Xbox. He's not... He's not anything like that. Strauss does interviews and he's on earnings calls. And he speaks the truth. And, you know, he keeps you very hopeful. And correct me if I'm wrong, man, there's been very, very rare times, if any, where he's kind of like slammed the Grand Theft Auto community. He's been quite... Let's be honest, man. Let's give Strauss his flowers. When it comes to Grand Theft Auto, the franchise, he's been nothing but positive. Like, yeah, sound, he's lied a couple of times, and we've called Strauss out on that lying shit a couple of times, but at the same time, he's been hopeful. He's always been hopeful. He's always been positive. He's never been like, look, we understand that the market's changed now. We understand people aren't happy, but at the end of the day, microtransactions do run the business, so we've got to like prioritize microtransactions. Like, he's never said anything like that before, man. He's always kept everyone positive. He's always kept everyone level-headed. And let's be honest. Let's be fucking real with ourselves. For the past 3 years, if it weren't for Strauss doing interviews, and if it weren't for him talking like he does on earnings calls, you'd have had less than what you've got right now. Other than Rockstar Games releasing Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 2 and releasing the cover art and pre-orders last month or in June, wherever it was, every fucking bit of positivity you've had in the past 2 years has come from a Strauss interview or an earnings call that's involved Strauss. So you can give the guy all the shit you want, man, and, you know, never trust a billionaire, and I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I could probably fucking launch him a fair bit, but I don't abuse old age pensioners. But Yeah, I think when it comes to billionaires that run gaming companies and gaming franchise and gaming industries, it could be a lot worse, man. He's not as fucking bad as some of them other pricks. Man, it could be worse. It could be EA Games. It could be EA Games. It could be Ubisoft. It could be Xbox. It could be PlayStation. Like, credit where it's due. Take the Piss Interactive. I ran Rockstar for a lot of years, and you look like... I'm going to sound like a Rockstar shill. I'm going to sound like a Take the Piss Interactive shill and a Strauss shill. But let's point out the uncomfortable, obvious thing that we've got right now. Strauss has been the head of Take the Piss Interactive, and Take the Piss Interactive have owned Rockstar Games whilst you've had Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 4, the majority of the Grand Theft Auto franchise, Bully, LA Noire, Red Dead 1. So we give him all the shit that we want, but this is the guy that is funding Rockstar to give you all the best titles. But it's fun to give him a fucking rib. He can afford it. Poxy Bear, why are you hyped for an earnings call? They have a fiduciary... Oh, fucking hell, spell that. What a word. That's word of the day. Fiduciary. That you just whipped out the dictionary, didn't you? You Googled that, hadn't you? There's no way you spelled that right. They have a fiduciary duty to discuss what Take-Two's properties are doing, which is more than Rockstar Games. They aren't consumer showcases. Good grief. I hope that is directed to everyone else and not me, Poxy Bear, because I've just fucking said the same thing. Earnings calls aren't for the fans. They're for the investors. There's no way he's fucking directed that at me. Fiduciary, by the way. Honestly, no joke. I think, Poxy Bear, that's the first time anyone has said the word fiduciary in 2026. First time ever. I'll put money on it. Just Riders, you're not wrong on Strauss, man. I mean, for Christ's sake, he is in his 70s and looks 50. I know, man. I think a lot of the shit Strauss gets is probably from like people who are jealous. Like, man, I will already say right now, there's no way I'm gonna look that good in my fucking 70s. No way, man. When I'm pushing a pension check at his age, I'm probably gonna be in a Zimmer frame or in a fucking wheelchair if I'm even still here. That guy's putting everyone to shame. He's gonna be fucking touching 120, isn't he? Easy. Uncle Des, just because he's not the biggest weasel doesn't make him not a weasel. Yeah, I agree, Des. The rat lies through his teeth every time he turns around. Give him the stunner. Uncle Des ain't having it. He's not having Strauss, is he? He's not having it. Look, I don't trust a fucking single billionaire on this planet. I don't trust a single man in a suit that runs a fucking Fortune 500 company. You can't trust them. Because they got that, we all know how they got there. Yes, it's down to hard work, but a lot of times you're there through means that we can't get into. But when I look at every other CEO of every other gaming company in the world just fucking the pooch raw badly, and you look at the absolute state that the gaming industry's in, I think easily no one can make a solid argument that Strauss is to blame for the state of the industry, because Rockstar and Take the Piss Interactive are two of the most healthiest entities in this entire industry right now. People can moan and people complain, but there's only fucking two companies that are about to get an absolute payday from Grand Theft Auto 6. And they're run by the same guy. So say what you want, man, but Strauss, the bank check, whilst he doesn't create these video games, I think there's a good chance, at least for the next 20 years, he's going to go down as probably the best CEO in the industry right now. Easy, man. Because he has been in charge of Rockstar Games for Grand Theft Auto 5. He's been in charge of them for Red Dead Redemption 2. And he's been in charge of them for Grand Theft Auto 6. In the next 3 years, those video games are going to exist in the top 4 best-selling video games of all time. Red Dead 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5 already sit there. Minecraft's number 1. Grand Theft Auto 6 will overlap Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. It will at least break into the top 4 in the first 3 years. And Strauss has been the CEO of all 3 of those titles. You've never seen anything like it, man. Seriously. You've never seen anything like it. Look at the fucking best-selling video games of all time. Rockstar Games, in the next 2 or 3 years, are going to own 3 of the top 4 titles, and the only other game that surpasses them is a universally accessible video game called Minecraft. That's it. The other 3 titles are from the exact same company, owned by the exact same investors, ran by the exact same guy, and they're all 18 rated. You're never going to witness it again, man. Never going to see it. Call of Duty's never going to break into that. FIFA's never going to break into that. You're never going to witness it. The only way you're going to see that is... Oh, fucking Mackies. I just got clickbaited by McDonald's, by the way. The only way you're ever going to see it is if CD Projekt Red book up their ideas and they make Cyberpunk 2 or The Witcher 4 that breaks into that shit. But you're a fucking million miles off, man. Daytona GTA, I mean, Strauss is just a businessman doing his job, constantly mentioning him is Copium MCT. Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 Online MCT. What the fuck's this guy going on about? Daytona GTA, I need context. 05666666. Take-Two gives Rockstar the freedom they need to make good games too. Yep, again, they back him. They back him to the chat. I mean, what was it that Strauss said? It was either an interview or an earnings call this year. He said Rockstar are one of the only companies comfortably that has an unlimited amount of money. Whether you want to admit it or not, Rockstar don't get that without Strauss. If Strauss retires tomorrow and someone comes in, they want to cut the purse strings, they might look at Rockstar and go, okay, you did all this with an unlimited amount of budget, do the exact same thing but with a limited budget. Stranger things have happened. Oh, Cole McGrady. Don't think I've ever said that fucking name before, so Ken, tell him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate your big cheese. Let me read this. I don't care about graphics. Hey, alright, Colin. Fucking hell, lad. No one said you did. Too much as long as Grand Theft Auto 6 is built to scale. Can I get close to this microphone? I feel like I'm a bit too far away. We'll all be playing for the next 10 years, plus Grand Theft Auto 5 was not built to scale in terms of online. They know what now, and it can last. Yeah, Colin. Jesus Christ, you've articulated that like a bitch. What? I don't care about graphics as long as Grand Theft Auto 6 is built to scale. Wait, Colin, the easiest way to have fucking said this message would have been, we're all going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 for the next 10 years. Who cares about graphics? There you go, brother. I'm only joking. I'm only winding you up. I don't think I've ever said his name before. And I've already putting him on blast. I'm only ribbing you, brother. It's the British dry sense of humour. Yeah, no, look, you make a really good point. That's what cracks me up when I see people get so fucking... When people are out here crying. Be like, oh, but what if it doesn't come out in 60 frames per second? Right, well, don't bite them. But it has to come out 60 frames per second, MCT, because it's the biggest video game of all time, and I'm buying it for 100 quid, and where's my impressor? Don't buy it then. If you want Grand Theft Auto 6 to be 60 frames per second that much, show Rockstar how much you fucking care and don't buy the game. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to come out 30 frames per second, and you're going to lap it up. Same as you with Red Dead Redemption 2. So stop the bullshit. Nah, man. Look, I'm not a graphics guy, you know this, so I'm not the guy to talk about when it comes to graphics, but that fucking thing is going to sing at 30 frames per second. I don't give a shit, man. I'll play this on Xbox S. I don't give a shit. I will play this on GameCube. And it will sing. Fodolowski, Strauss's ass. Stop giving him a pass. Dolowski. Never said your name before, brother. So I want to make something crystal clear. Never talk about my fucking guy Strauss again in that terminology, right? Or else I'm going to bang you out. Simple? Appreciate you. I'm only winding you up. Strauss's ass. Stop giving him a pass. It's a shame, Lowski, that you've not been here for the past 6 months, man, because all we've done is just giving that guy shit, but it's... every now and then you've just got to remind people, like, yeah, look, he's a fucking weasel in a suit. They're all weasels in suits, but in comparison to all the fucking mugs that are running the gaming industry into the ground, it could be worse. Monsterpuff Joe, yo MCT, I feel like Sam Houser is a crazy, elusive person. Do you think he has a more corporate mindset, or do you think he will make sure his baby, Grand Theft Auto, will stay true to its DNA? Look, from what I've heard about Sam Houser, it sounds like his mentality is, first and foremost, he wants to bring a video game that is the best version of that game. And from what I've read, and for what a lot of other people have read as well, when it comes to delays of Grand Theft Auto 6, Sam is at the forefront of it because Sam does not want to bring out a video game in the Grand Theft Auto franchise or the Red Dead franchise that is not as good as it can be day one. And I've got the utmost respect for it. I've had a theory for a while why Dan Houser left. And I've said it a bunch of times. I don't know the guy from Adam. I don't know the fucking geezer personally. I don't know his brother personally. But I think if you look at the elephant in the room, Dan Houser, when you look at all the interviews he's done, he was happy building all these games, writing all these games. Dan Houser, first and foremost, was the head of creative. He was in charge of creating and writing the narratives and the stories. Look at the motivation and look at the inspiration of what he gives you in his interview with Lex Friedman when he's talking about the motivation for Grand Theft Auto 4 and the motivation behind Grand Theft Auto 5. He's an artist, man. He's a writer. I think the elephant in the room is when Grand Theft Auto Online came to fruition and DLCs were put on the back burner and now it's full steam ahead with Grand Theft Auto Online. I think by the time Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, Dan was already in production in regards to writing Red Dead Redemption 2. Dan did Red Dead Redemption 2 and then he fucking booked it out of there. So I think the Houser brothers want to give the best version of a video game, but online became to the point where Dan was like, look, I don't need to write for this. I'm going to go off and create my own thing. And he ducked out after Red Dead Redemption 2. Brilliant. So I have no issue at all believing that Sam Houser is a perfectionist and Sam Houser wants to give you the best version of Grand Theft Auto. My worry and my concern at Rockstar is there are management that are working next to Sam and are working with Sam who are more in the aspect of microtransactions and summer and winter DLCs. And in there lies your conspiracy theory, in there lies your back and forth, and until I one day sit down and talk to someone at fucking Rockstar Games, which might never happen, all you can go off is conspiracy theories, because I don't have the answers for you. I don't have the answers for you. Dolowski says the glaze is crazy. Right, seriously, no joke. I'm about to fucking bang this guy out if mods don't pack him up in the next 2 minutes. You little fucking mug. Mods, I'll leave it with you. No fucking muting either. It's either a permaban, or we keep him in here. And then eventually I fucking deal with him. It's up to you. Tonight, do we think Sony will raise PlayStation Plus prices once physical discs are gone? Do we think Sony will raise PlayStation Plus prices once physical discs are gone? You can buy a game at for £5 at CEX, but it's 80 quid digitally. I hope Sony realises what this means for loyal PlayStation gamers. Teddy, did you listen to anything we were saying before at the start of the stream? PlayStation don't care about you. They don't care that things are expensive. If it was up to PlayStation, things would be more expensive. If it was up to PlayStation, Grand Theft Auto 6 would have cost $100 base. PlayStation Network would be more expensive. PlayStation Plus would be more expensive. And games will be more expensive. They don't care about you, man. Stop doing it to yourself. Stop thinking for a second that PlayStation and Sony give a fat shit about how expensive things are. They want them to be more expensive. When it comes to physical media, you know what's the funniest thing out, right? Is physical media is being lined up to end from PlayStation the exact same year that the memory shortage is supposed to end. Isn't that ironic? Look into my fucking eyes. Isn't that ironic? XG Cole, fair take. Grand Theft Auto was always about the story mode, and now the online and RP are the moneymakers. Yeah, man. It'll get worse in Grand Theft Auto 6 as well. I think GTA Plus, you'll have tiers to it. It'll be like monetized out the fucking battery crease. But we got all that to look forward to. Imp22KZ. Don't forget I ever said that name for Ken. Tell me what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Weasel. What we saying? Marketing seems like they really want to keep things keep things separated. Like they wanted World Cup over and lots of Red Dead events and Heist over, then pause for new studio announcements, then trailer 3. Again, I'm not saying that I'm right and you're wrong, but I think there's a chance you're reading too much into it. When people have been looking at this fucking World Cup thing, man, I've not jumped on bandwagon. People will be like, oh, Rockstar have waited for World Cup to be over. Rockstar didn't care about the World Cup when they dropped pre-orders. Am I wrong in saying that? They don't care. Like, Imps just said there, marketing seems like they really want to keep things separated. Like they wanted World Cup over and lots of Red Dead events and Heist over, then pause for a new studio announcement, then trailer 3. Imp, on the exact same day, on the exact same week, and the exact same day that Rockstar dropped the pre-order information with the screenshots and the marketing for the pre-orders, what else did they promote on the exact same day? The Court Center Heist DLC. Literally, on that day, the Court Center Heist DLC, the marketing for that, the promo for the tiers on that, dropped at like 11 o'clock in the morning UK time. An hour later, the cover art reveal dropped. So I'm not really on board with this whole thing of, oh, Rockstar are very finicky and Rockstar want to keep everything really separate, blah, blah, blah. And they can't drop Red Dead Online news and they can't drop on this day with that, blah, 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 blah. I think Rockstar have already shown you they don't really care. Like, Rockstar will drop whatever they want, and if it catches you off guard. Because that's the thing, man. Like, if you take it back to the cover art video, the pre-order announcement thing, whatever, that dropped an hour after the Court Center Heist tweet went on, because I tweeted about it being like Rockstar being weird again, and an hour later they dropped the cover art. Now, Rockstar will have known that when that came out at 11 o'clock, sorry, even though it was weird, no one really expected Grand Theft Auto 6 stuff to come, right? Everyone looked at it and was like, oh, okay, today's going to be promoting Grand Theft Auto Online because they just promoted it. An hour later, cover art for the most anticipated video game of all time. So I get the mentality behind it, don't get me wrong, but I just think we're reading too much into it, we're deeping too much into it. Don't think for a second that, oh, Rockstar have promoted this, so Grand Theft Auto 6 won't come and blah, blah, blah. Like, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, man. I think the easiest way to look at it as is Rockstar and Take-Two are billion-dollar companies, and billion-dollar companies work around quarters of a year. That's why you get 4 earnings calls a year. Every quarter is 90 days, or the best part of 90 days. I'm still calling 90-day blitz, and on August 21st, you're going to be 90 days away from Grand Theft Auto 6. So I would expect promo for Grand Theft Auto 6 to drop anywhere in the next 3 weeks, because it makes sense, because that's the kickoff of a 90-day blitz. That's all I'm saying. That's where my head's at with it all. I could be wrong. I don't work at Rockstar. I don't work at Take-Two. But, we've been doing this for the past 2 years, man. When we sit there and we're like, okay, so Rockstar promotes this on Tuesdays and promotes this on Fridays, so trailer 3 will definitely come out here. You're all wrong. We've all been wrong. So I think you gotta look at it from I think you just gotta take yourself away from the situation and just look at what makes the most sense business-wise. That's why it cracks up when people are being like, Rockstar need to drop trailer 3 for the earnings call. Well, no, they don't, because they've already dropped pre-orders and you've already given them the money. On Friday, Rockstar Take-Two Interactive are about to announce that Grand Theft Auto 6 has brought in the best part of $250 million on pre-orders. Trailer 3 doesn't have to drop this week at all. That's why I don't think it is going to. But again, just my opinion. Simple Space, you have to react to that video live on stream. Simple Space, man, you're fucking building this Luke Stevens video up, man. If I watch this video later and it's not good, I'm coming to find you. All you've been doing for the past half an hour is like, MCT, react to this video. You're fucking making it to work. It will be interesting hearing what you think, and it will make you see the marketing in a new light and perspective. See, you're selling it to me. Now I want to watch it. Now I want to watch it. I said before I weren't a reaction content creator, but I gotta admit, I do kind of want to watch this video, and you do make a good point. It would be interesting to see my point of view on... Ooh. If we got a reaction room sorted, we do. We have got a reaction room. No, I like I said, man, I'm not a reaction content creator. I don't want to sit here and just watch. Like, I probably shouldn't say this because this might sound a bit disrespectful to my Grand Theft Auto brethren, but when I'm watching someone live stream and within the first like 10 minutes they already go off to a different screen and start watching something, I'm like, I'm checking out, man. I'm like, fuck's sake. Like, I'm here to watch you talk about Grand Theft Auto. I'm not here to sit here and watch you watch a video I could go off and watch myself. Like that, I don't want to come across like a hypocrite, but it fucking bothers me, man. It bugs me when I see someone promote like they're going to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6, or you know, like waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 news, blah blah blah, and I'll go on it, and it's just them reading tweets off Twitter or them watching videos on YouTube. It's like, I could have fucking done this myself. I'm here for you. I want to see you talk about Grand Theft Auto. So, simple space, shove it. I'll watch it myself. We'll talk about it on Thursday, you little mug. YT Grid with a 5. Appreciate you, Grid. Always appreciate Grid. Look, I know you're all subscribed to him, by the way, but if you haven't gone and subscribed to Grid, what the fuck are you doing with your life? With a 5. Appreciate you, Grid. Dub Rockstar Marketing. I feel as though Grid has recently come out of the fucking time capsule, because there's no way he's saying Dub Rockstar Marketing right now. Either that or it's rage bait. Simple space, yeah, but it proves that marketing is doing as great as expected. Yeah, but simple space is the thing. I've been saying that for 2 weeks. Simple space, you've been here for 2 weeks. You're not listening to what I'm saying. The marketing for Grand Theft Auto 6, whether you like it or not, I've called it out since November. I think 2026 should have been the year of Grand Theft Auto. I think the marketing is lackluster. But whether you like it or not as a fan, the marketing makes sense. In fact, simple space, I'll go further. The fucking last video we did, the Grand Theft Auto 6 marketing, I literally say it at the end of that video. Clearly, you don't watch all my videos from start to finish, do you? Little mug. I don't blame you. But what I'm saying is, I literally said it in the last video, and I've said it in live stream. Whether you like it or not, as a fan, this marketing is lackluster. But as a business, it makes so much sense because you're keeping everyone on the hook. And what you're doing is, if you were to drop Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 in May, like I thought it was going to come out in May, you know, what I couldn't see through the fog of hopium. If you drop Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 3 in May, what you're doing is you're giving everyone fucking 6 months to complain about it. And you're giving everyone 6 months to be bored of it. Look at Trailer 2. Trailer 2 is a fucking brilliant trailer. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 2 possibly is one of the better trailers you've ever seen for a video game. The graphics look incredible. Everything looks brilliant. How many people now are fucking sick and tired of seeing that trailer? Hold your hands up. Don't know I am. So, I agree with Luke if that's what he's saying in his video, that whether you like it or not, the marketing for Grand Theft Auto 6, as shit as it's been for a fan, it makes all the sense in the world from a company like Rockstar Games and Take-Two, because when they announce those pre-order numbers on Friday, you are going to see exactly how much sense this marketing has made. Without a doubt. Have you just fucking seen what Grid's just done? Grid, what are you doing? Oh, what? Oh, man, that's a fucking joke. Are you serious? Please, 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 can we get a massive show of support for Grid in the chat? 50 fucking quid out of nowhere. You fucking idiot. What are you doing to me? I can't react to that, can I? Can I just move on? Kevin, what we saying? No, Grid, all jokes aside, man. What are you doing, you piece of shit? That's absolutely ridiculous. 50 quid from a fellow content creator. You're fucking making too much money, you little mug. Oh, great. Honestly, no joke, man. I really do appreciate it. That's far too generous, man. Ken, double time. You got to tell him what time it is.
It's showtime!
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Hey, I want to let y'all know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's rad.
I need some more of that shit. Oh my god, man. I'm getting addicted. Oh my god. Right, grid with the 50. I will read it out now. Jade, I'll get that music pumping. Congrats on the big 20k. Much love, man. You're one of the best GTA creators out here. Oh, making me shed a gangster tear out here, you little mug. Oh my god. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. No, brother. All jokes aside, man. I really do appreciate that. I really do. I don't want to sit here and just blow smoke up Grid's ass for an hour straight, because I would do. But this is a fucking geezer who needs to be on more subscribers by far. This is a geezer who, if you look at his recent videos, man, are just a level above recently. Creative as shit. And I think when you look at GTA content creators, you could have easily included me in what I'm about to say 6 months ago. But there... Oh, shit! I almost knocked my water over. There's a lot of GTA content creators out there that are happy just to talk over B-roll for about 8 minutes straight. Just waffle for 8 minutes and go, right, boom, sound, sorted. Let's get that up there. I'll hold my hand up and say I did quite a lot of those videos 6 months ago. And Grid is a content creator when you look at his B-roll and you look at what he's given you and you look at the scripts he's writing and stuff. It's just... It's getting next level, man. It really is. So, honestly, if you are sick and tired of Grand Theft Auto 6 slop content and clickbait, I don't blame you. And that is a fucking content creator right there that, first of all, should not be sending me 50. It should be the other way around. But second of all, it is just giving you content that you want to watch, without a doubt, man. And, like, you know, I'll get off the whole shaft working, ball tickling praise for Grid now in about 10 seconds. But I think going forward, when you're looking at Grand Theft Auto 6 content creators with the biggest potential, and you know, you look at names like Sav and Jetro and stuff, and that's not disrespect. That's no disrespect to anyone else out there, by the way. There's so many great GTA content creators, but when you look at potential and the ceilings of people, I don't think you can go much further than that fucking guy right there. So yeah, man, seriously, I know you're all subscribed to him, but just fucking go and get amongst it, man. He fucking puts my content to shame on a daily basis. He's just sent another fucking 50 quid. Right, I've got to get away from glazing, but he's... Ken, one more time.
It's showtime!
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Hey, I want to let y'all know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's rad.
It's just dawned on me why he's sending this, by the way. Every time I click the big donation meme, Kanye's in it, innit? That's why he's doing it for. He just wants to see Kanye. He wants to see Yeezy. Yeah, whatever his name is. Brother, again, another 50 is an absolute fucking joke, man. I really, really can't say thank you enough. But you need to stop, man. Seriously, that's just a fucking joke. $100. I just don't deserve it at all. Don't deserve it whatsoever, man. Don't deserve it whatsoever, but I really, really do appreciate you. I'm going to pop up to you after this anyway. You fucking freak. Absolute freak. Right, I need to catch up, man. We need to talk about GTA. Oh, again, man, Greg, I hope you realise, man, without blowing smoke at your ass, I hope you realise how appreciative I am of it. Right, man, seriously, let's try and get back to some Grand Theft Auto talk. Cole, the Luke Stevens video is good. It just shows him going over Google Analytics and would be very boring to watch on stream, not gonna lie. Called it. No, I didn't say Luke Stevens' video was gonna be boring. I just said, you know, I didn't want to sit here and just watch someone else's video because Not that it bugs me. I probably shouldn't go that far, but sometimes when I click someone's stream and they're watching a video of someone else, I'm like, fuck, brother, fuck you. I could watch that video on my own. I've come here to watch you. But yeah, look, by the sounds of it, Luke and the analytics that he's found on Google and all this stuff is literally pointing towards what we've been saying for a while. Simply put, whether you like it or not, the marketing of Grand Theft Auto 6 makes sense for a business like Rockstar and like Take-Two Interactive. They don't need to, and this is the part that I don't respect, but they don't need to be bothered about what the fans want anymore. They've surpassed it. You know what honestly, no joke, man. I was thinking about this the other day. Do you know what the marketing of Grand Theft Auto 6 has been? Whether you like it or not, you've been marketing on Grand Theft Auto 6 for the past 20 years. Think about it. All the people, again, I was going to pre-order it at midnight, but I haven't done so. I still haven't pre-ordered it yet. But all the people that have pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6, you've pre-ordered it because you respect what Rockstar have given you in the past 20 years. You love the Grand Theft Auto franchise. You love the Red Dead franchise. You've loved Bully or L.A. Noire or something. Or if you are a new gamer... Sorry, not new game. If you are a new Grand Theft Auto fan and you've only played Grand Theft Auto Online, you love and respect Grand Theft Auto Online. That's why you've pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6. You haven't pre-ordered Grand Theft Auto 6 because Trailer 1 and Trailer 2 look decent, or because the website's good and the character bios are alright. You've pre-ordered this video game because for the past 20 years, Rockstar has given you banger after banger after banger. Whether you respect it or not, whether you understand it or not, whether you like it or not, you've been sold on Grand Theft Auto 6 for the past 20 years. And that's something I only recently thought about, and it's like, wow, it's true though, isn't it? Like, it does make sense. Monster Buff Joe, your MCT last stream I mentioned, it says in the PlayStation Store that Grand Theft Auto Plus will end on November 19th. Thoughts could mean a new subscription model or paid RP servers. Monster Buff Joe, man, I might just be very ignorant to it, but I really don't read into like what the PlayStation Store says and shit like that. Those are back end things that could easily change. There could be a mess in the system. I really don't know. I'm not a guy that runs analytics on shit like that. If we are to believe what they're saying, you're saying the PlayStation Store says that Grand Theft Auto Plus will end on November 19th. I thought you said it ended March 31st. Unless I'm forgetting something else. Could be a new subscription model for paid RP servers. No, Joe. No. Josephine. Listen to what I'm saying. And all you little mugs, listen to me right now. RP servers in Grand Theft Auto Online ain't going live November 19th. I want to make that crystal clear. If it does, fair play. But at the moment, we've got no confirmation that Grand Theft Auto Online is going live on the 19th, man. So don't start thinking that new RP servers for Grand Theft Auto 6 are going to be up on the 19th. That ain't happening. Even when Grand Theft Auto Online goes live, I don't think you're going to have official RP servers for Grand Theft Auto 6 for a while. Don't think everything's dropping on the 19th, man. Don't think that at all. I think if PlayStation Store is saying GTA Plus subscription ends the 19th, one, I don't know why it's saying that. And two, I wouldn't read into it at all. I really wouldn't. Dankley Weaves. Fucking, first of all, weird name. I think I like it. But second of all, don't think I've ever said it before. Ken, tell them what time it is.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Wankley Deebs. Right, let's read this. People want Grand Theft Auto 6 to flop so people can stop talking about it. People want GTA 6 to flop so people can stop talking about it. Well, that's the complete opposite. You got fucking deep this one time. If Grand Theft Auto 6 flops, there's only one video game everyone's going to talk about for 2 months straight. And it ain't Wolverine. And it ain't Call of Duty. And it ain't FIFA. And it ain't Gears. It's the flop of Grand Theft Auto 6. Look, it's got to a point in the gaming industry now where I feel a bit like the producers. Remember that film, The Producers? Where you can make a bet. You can make a bigger buck with a flop than a hit. Look at Mind's Eye is the perfect example. Look at Mind's Eye and look at Mafia the Old Country. Right? How long were people, when Mafia the Old Country came out, legit, no joke, when Mafia the Old Country came out, how long were people talking about it for? A week? How long were people streaming it for? A week? What about 007 First Light? One of my favourite video games of 2026 so far. How long were people streaming that for? How long were people watching people stream that for? How long were people talking about it for? A week? Maybe 2? How long were people talking about Mind's Eye for? A month? 2? Still? People are still talking about Mind's Eye because of how shit it was. If you honestly think, to anyone that wants Grand Theft Auto 6 to fail so everyone will shut the fuck up, if you think people are going to stop talking about Grand Theft Auto 6 because it's a failure and because it flops, the complete opposite, man. People will talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 for longer if it flops. If Grand Theft Auto 6 drops and it's exactly what people think it is, everyone will shut up and just play it and enjoy it. And you'll get content creators that will make some videos of it. If GTA 6 flops, there's going to be a pandemic, there's going to be an inquisition, people are going to get put on fucking trial, content creators are going to get shit thrown at them for months. Telling you, man, if people want Grand Theft Auto 6 to flop so people will stop conversing and stop talking about Grand Theft Auto 6, you're thinking the wrong way. You've got the wrong mentality. You want Grand Theft Auto 6 to be a success so everyone quickly gets bored of it. Because if GTA 6 flops and it's the biggest flopper in the industry, that's all anyone's talking about for the next 6 months. And Grand Theft Auto 6 is then compared to everything. Because if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it's a success, no one compares GTA 6 to anything else because it'd be pointless. You can't then compare Fable that comes out next year to Grand Theft Auto 6 because it's pointless. Whereas if Fable comes out and it's banged on, and Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out 3 months before and then it's shit, there's your comparison already. Now all of a sudden, Grand Theft Auto 6 is being compared to Fable. We'll talk about Grand Theft Auto 6 3 months after. Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, bang on. Honestly, man, I know people are playing it, YouTube to talk about it, but I'm on about the discourse of Grand Theft Auto 6. It's hardly in existence if this game comes out and is good. Because all people are going to do is shut the fuck up and play it. That's just my 2 shakes. Anyway, Alex Jacobs, Mafia Old Country about to have a DLC, though Mind's Eye don't have crap in the future. Well, Alex, you must have missed that Mind's Eye came with a football game. What was that shit? Did anyone see that? Mind's Eye brought out a fucking weird football what was it? Build a Rocket Boy brought out a football version of Mind's Eye. What was it, last week? What was that? You want to speak about a waste of time and energy and developer time? Look at that shit that Mind's Eye brought out last week. That company's embarrassing. What are they doing? Awful. Fucking awful. What are they doing, man? What? Leslie, pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. Puff God, this lack of... what a name. This lack of creative marketing on top of the silence is honestly making me lose interest in the game. Man, just hold the line, man. Hold the line, because if you get trailer 3 in 3 weeks, or if you get trailer 3 tomorrow or in the next 3 weeks, I think you're going to be buzzing again. Just hold the line. I get it. I understand. We're all in the same boat as you, man, but you've never been closer. Just hold the line, man. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Carl, I feel so bad for Alex Hernandez. Do deserve better. What, the voice actor? Yeah, he's I think he'll be fine, man. I think he'll be fine. Like, when it comes to a flop like Mind's Eye, no one's going on the voice actors. You know, obviously it's a shame. What is it? He was the voice actor for, what was it, Mafia 3 and Mind's Eye. I never played Mafia 3, but apparently not a lot of people liked it. People say it was a bit of a flop. But I see people giving it its flowers now. So I think he'll be fine, man. I think he'll be fine. Rockstar could do the funniest thing ever and hire him. Oh my god. Make Alex... Alright, let's start a petition. Let's make Alex Hernandez the main character of Red Dead Redemption 3. I'm all over that, man. I'm all over that. Mr. GTA, man, you got to be dropped on your head if you think Grand Theft Auto 6 won't be amazing. Is there an argument? Do you all know where I'm going with this? Is there an argument and is there a conversation to say that maybe Grand Theft Auto 6 is not going to hit the heights for everyone? I don't see a world in which 90% of people aren't happy with Grand Theft Auto 6. Just because you look at the track record of Rockstar, man, Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto, Bully Ellen, or, you know, whatever. You know, the list is there for you. But there's never been a Grand Theft Auto game that's been more anticipated than this. We'll have to wait and see. I'm intrigued to see who, what, when, where, and how people try and shit on Grand Theft Auto 6 if it comes out and it is good. If Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it's good, and it comes out in a stable condition, and there's no, you know, there's barely any glitches and stuff and what have you, what are the haters going to look for? Is it going to be lack of story depth? Is it going to be lack of character arc? Is it going to be predictability? There will be something that people won't like about Grand Theft Auto 6. It just depends how many people don't like it. And will it be forced? I think you'll see a lot of forced hate towards GTA 6. Carl, Mafia 3 wasn't too bad. It was a bit repetitive, but he was amazing as Lincoln Clay. Yeah, Carl, I think when you look back at the time when Mafia 3 came out, there were a lot of video games, especially open world, that were very repetitive. I always think back to, like, Insomniac's Marvel. I loved that video game, but how repetitive is that video game? Because after the first sort of couple of hours, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. And it's the same thing with the Batman trilogy. I fucking adore the Batman trilogy, but let's say it how it is. The Batman trilogy is, for the majority of it, all copy and paste. 90% of that game, you're doing the exact same thing, just with different looking henchmen and a different boss. It's go to this location and do the exact same thing you just did 10 minutes ago. A lot of open world video games at that time when Mafia 3 came out, you know, within the first hour or two, do get very repetitive. Even today, man, you still get open world video games today that become very repetitive. And that's why when you see things like a God of War, or when you see things like a 007 First Light, for example, video games like this can get away with not being open world because, you know, they don't become repetitive, and because, you know, they give you different things. It feels like every single chapter, and I'm looking forward to Wolverine, because I don't think Wolverine's going to become repetitive either. But when it comes to open world, one of the biggest issues you come across is the feeling of, I'm just doing the same thing, but in different locations. Go over here, take out this gang hideout, kill this boss, move on, go to the next one. Oh, it's a new gang. Oh, no, but it's different. It's different heart. It's a different heart. Like, it's the same thing. Copy and pasted. So when it comes to gaming, especially open world, especially back in the day, that's one of the biggest things you've got to get over when it comes to open world, is how do you get away from that feeling of it being repetitive. And you've seen a lot of people talk against Grand Theft Auto in the past couple of years, being like, Grand Theft Auto is repetitive as shit because it's just go from point A to point B and either kill this person, rob this person, steal these drugs, or steal this person's money. Mission ends, and you do the exact same thing again. Steal this car, or steal this money, or kill this person, or you go over here when this deal goes bad and you kill these bunch of people and you have to get out, or you know what I mean. And while I think it's a lot more in depth than that, if I'm a casual fan and I'm looking at that structure, I'm like, well, yeah, to be honest. Like, how many missions in Grand Theft Auto 5 is it where you go from point A to point B and something kicks off and you just shoot your way out of it? How many times have you got to go and steal something? Like, it's literally in the name Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, people just complain about anything, really, especially in 2026. But back when Mafia came out, I think that was a big issue for a lot of open world video games. It's just they felt very repetitive, because other than, if you're, here's a thing. If you're playing a story-based video game, whether it's Mafia, Spider-Man, Grand Theft Auto, Bully, whatever, if the story's not compelling, you've then got to look at the gameplay. And in an open-world video game, if the gameplay is very copy and paste, immediately you're going to look at it and go, right, this is boring and it's repetitive. The only thing that stops it being boring and repetitive is if the story keeps you on a hook and you're interested in these characters and stuff. And that's one thing that I think Red Dead Redemption 2 does extremely well. Red Dead Redemption 2, if you look at it on the surface, could be a very boring video game because you're on a horse, you go from point A to point B, you do this mission, 10 minutes later you do another mission, and it's the exact same thing. Get on a horse, go to this place, something goes wrong, I have to beat this person up, or steal this person's thing, or kill this person, 10 minutes later, I do the exact same thing. But because Red Dead Redemption 2's story is so fucking good, and because the character arc is so fucking good, and because the writing is so fucking good, and obviously as well, you had the good faith with Red Dead Redemption 1, I think it all works really well. Whereas if you play, like, I've got mates that never finished Red Dead Redemption 2 because they're not story-based video game players. They're not really bothered about a good story in a video game. So you're not really going to appreciate Red Dead Redemption 2 and you're probably going to find it a little bit boring. And if you go into Grand Theft Auto 6 with that same mentality of, I'm not here to play the story, I'm here to play a fucking good video game, there's a good chance that you could get 3 hours into Grand Theft Auto 6 and be like, this is the exact same as Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm just going from point A to point B, blah, blah, blah. This is fucking boring. Like, if that's how you play video games, man, I just wait for Grand Theft Auto Online. Because Grand Theft Auto 6, the structure of Grand Theft Auto 6, while I expect it to be evolved, I still expect it to follow the same principles as all Grand Theft Auto games. Because it's the same fucking company that makes it. You know what I mean? Yelix Amondi. I never said that name before in my life. I can't believe I've just smashed that in one. Ken, do you think?
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, brother. Only Cyberpunk tried to attain a Grand Theft Auto level. No other game is fun nowadays. Oh, man. Don't bring Cyberpunk up to me currently when I'm in the middle of a Netrunner run. Because I'll just sit here and talk about Cyberpunk for the next 5 hours. Oh, man. It's such a shame that Cyberpunk came out the state that it is, because Cyberpunk, it's not even over the top when I say it, man. In a story-based open world video game, it's one of the most incredible, one of the most fucking incredible, ridiculous, attention to detail video games we've ever had in the history of the industry. And there are so many people that just refuse to give it a second chance, and it's a shame, man. It's a really big shame. Worst by Brian, every game is repetitive if you break it down. It's how much fun you're having in that repetition. Yeah, again, Brian makes a good point. You know, whether you like it or not, until technology advances to the point where we can really immerse ourselves in a video game, like physically, you're always going to be limited, because if you're playing a video game, this is your limit. Or this is your limit. Mouse and keyboard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's literally it. So when people say things like, oh, open world video games are boring and blah, 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 it's like, well, they're boring because, like, I'm not putting it on the player, but it's different folks and different strokes. It's your beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you go into an open world video game and you find it boring as shit, but then you go and play Final Fantasy and love the living tits off it, then yeah, I kind of get why you didn't enjoy Spider-Man. Or I kind of don't get why you... I kind of understand why you didn't enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. Because it's just different structures entirely. So, you know, I get it. I get it. I understand it from both sides of things. But for me, I'm a campaign cowboy, story mode stormtrooper. I've grown up on Grand Theft Auto video games. So when people say Grand Theft Auto video games like boring and copy and paste and stuff, it's like, well, I see it from both sides of the coin, but that's your mentality behind the franchise. That's your mentality behind Red Dead. I could think the exact same thing towards Resident Evil or Final Fantasy. You know, those are games that I don't play. But I don't, because I'm not a fucking cheese weasel. I remember there was a Final Fantasy game that I was playing back when I was a kid. I fucking loved it. But because every fucking Final Fantasy game looks the same, I literally can't tell you and can't remember which game it was. Isn't there like 1,000 of them by now? I probably just pissed off Final Fantasy fans now, haven't I? Amazanta, I don't think Grand Theft Auto 6's writing can reach the heights of Red Dead Redemption 2, simply because it was a period piece. Cyberpunk is the only other modern open world game that matches up to Rockstar's quality. I agree with the Cyberpunk shout. I think Rockstar are going to have to blow their own fucking socks off to get to that level of writing with Red Dead Redemption 2, considering the head writer of Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't there anymore. But I'm not writing Grand Theft Auto 6 off entirely. I think that's my number one. If Grand Theft Auto 6 can give me a story that I'm still talking about in the same vein as a Red Dead Redemption 2, I think for me, they've done the job that I wanted them to do personally. But a lot of people don't think like me. A lot of people don't think like you. A lot of people, you know, they don't really care if the story's good or bad because they're not going to play the story. They're only there for online. They're only there for the mechanics. Like, I've talked to cramping up. I've talked to content creators before, man, that have said, and I couldn't believe what they were saying, but they literally said it to me. They don't care about the story. They don't care about Jason and Lucia. They don't care about the story, the development, the arc, whatever. They care about the mechanics, the graphics, the gameplay, and Grand Theft Auto Online. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all because it's you're paying for it, so you get out what you put in, don't you? But that's not what I'm bothered about. Like, you've never seen a video from me delving into the rumoured mechanics behind this or the rumoured police wanted system, because I think that stuff's going to be awesome, but that's not what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing Jason's story and his arc, Jason's story and her arc, Cal Hampton, Raul Batista, Titty Mike, Draquan Priest, the Real Dimes, Stephen Root playing Brian. Can't fucking wait for that. Who's the fucking cop? Are we going to get some story DLC? You know, where's the story going to take us? Is there going to be multiple endings? Like, that's what I'm looking forward to the most, man. Gameplay, graphics, mechanics and stuff. Like, that's something that I've never really deeped before. So you're always going to have different experiences, of course you are. But, yeah, to just be very, very plain and dull and just say all Grand Theft Auto games are the same because you go from point A to point B. I can say the exact same thing about Spider-Man. I can say the exact same thing about Mafia games and Red Dead and stuff. It's your experience of what you want out of that video game. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking when people were shitting on God of War Ragnarok, saying it's just what is it? It's a locked-in walking simulator. I thought I never finished Ragnarok, but I loved God of War Ragnarok. That first few hours. And that fight with Thor, oh, you fucking kidding me right now? Visuals, bang on. And I was there for the story. And it was a really slow opening, slow intro. But I fucking liked it. But then if you look at a content creator like Fleekazoid, for example, I fucking love Fleekazoid. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Fleekazoid hated God of War Ragnarok because it was too slow. Because he didn't want to play a film. And you compare it to the old God of War games, and you know, I get the comparison, but again, we're different people. We're not going to like the same things. Me and you play 10 of the exact same video games, we'll have 10 different experiences. So, there are going to be people that are going to love the living shit out of Grand Theft Auto 6, but there's also going to be people that are going to go in and go, yeah, this is good. It's not that good though, is it? Like, you just got to get those people. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm hyped for the story. I played the other stories again just to get past the time and to be able to say to play every story. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, man, bored. Other than Cyberpunk, I think I've finished Grand Theft Auto 4 about 3 times in the past 2 years. Probably Vice City twice in the past 2 years. Not finished San Andreas for a while, man. I've probably not finished San Andreas for a good, like, 3 or 4 years, man. I need to go back and finish that one more time. Right, team, we've just hit the 3-hour mark, so I'm going to run this bitch for about another 5 hours, for about another 5 minutes or so. So get your comments and get your questions in, and I will do my very best to smash through as much as I can do. Throne. We should actually care about everything in the game. The story needs to be solid, same with the gameplay. Throne, I don't really agree with you, because again, it's different folks and different strokes. It's... If you set yourself up where you are trying to be bothered about every single aspect of that video game, I think you're setting yourself up for failure. Because there's not a video game in human history that has fucking nailed that bang on. Never. I'm sorry, but there's never been a video game ever in human history that has come out 100% inch perfect, that have given you the best story possible, the best gameplay possible, where it doesn't feel boring or it doesn't feel repetitive. Like, at some point, one video game has done something wrong. Without a doubt, man. So I think it's healthy to go into a video game and only focus on things that you yourself are looking forward to. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I would I'd probably feel a bit sick and a bit ill if I went to Grand Theft Auto 6 and had a checklist and be like, right, okay, graphics need to be 60 frames per second. One sec. Graphics need to be 60 frames per second, and the story needs to be 50 hours long, and the side missions need to be incredible, and the gameplay needs to be unbelievable, and the wanted system needs to be better than ever, and I need to be able to rob every single store and stuff. It's like, well, eventually at some point one of them things ain't going to happen. And if that's your mentality around it, I think you are setting yourself up for failure, and it's a shame. It is a shame because, you know, you're setting the bar too high, aren't you? Yo, lad, holy shit, my brother's wife gave birth and you guys are still going? Look, lad. First of all, no one asked. Second of all, I hope she's doing alright. Third of all, it's fucking weird to think that life has been brought into this world while we've been sat here for 3 hours talking bollocks. Strange, that, isn't it? I hope she's doing well. And if they haven't named the kid MCT... I'm not going to finish that sentence. Histler Thorpe, MCT, would you play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on stream? No. Next. Hail the bad guy. No, I'm only joking. I would do. My issue is... Moist Critical has recently played it. And I think TGG recently played it. So, I don't want to come across like I'm copying them. So, I've not got any plans on streaming it, man. I'll probably finish it in my own time. I was going to say once I finish Cyberpunk, but I'm probably going to be playing Cyberpunk for next month, man. So, yeah. Look, I don't need to finish San Andreas before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out because I've finished it like... How many times have I finished San Andreas now? Maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. So it's like I've not finished it before. But I would like to finish it before 6 comes out. But again, if I do, I do. Not so secret agent 23444444444. Fuck off. Personally, I'm a story gamer. My guy. As long as the gameplay loop is fun and the story is banging, I'm getting amongst it. That's my guy right there. And again, that lends itself into sometimes games feeling copy and paste. If the story's really good, but the gameplay is trying to get you to different story beats, certain people might look at that and go, well, this is quite boring because I'm doing the exact same thing. And it's not that you're doing the exact same thing. You are doing different things, but in regards to the structure of it, you're doing things that feel similar because you're driving to this point and something's just triggered and now I've got to go to this point, or I've got to kill this person, or I've got to steal this thing. But that's not a Grand Theft Auto issue. I think that's just not even an issue. I think it's just an aspect of video gaming. Again, like I said before, you're limited because you're either on a keyboard and mouse or you're on a controller. So, apart from physically putting you inside a video game, what more can a company do? You know what I mean? Alex Jacobs, I just want to say thank you for answering everyone's questions. You're a great YouTuber. Alex, don't kiss ass. But I'm only joking, brother. I appreciate you. Alex, I think I've said your name before, but you've either changed your profile picture or something, because I don't think I've seen that profile picture a lot. So I appreciate the positivity, man. I really do. Ken, tell them what time it is.
It's showtime!
Right, team. I said I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You've had 5 minutes. So I'm going to read the last couple of chats, and then I'm going to call it time at the bar. But I appreciate you all knocking about, man. Unless something drops tomorrow, we won't be live tomorrow, but we'll be live on Thursday and Friday. And like I said, Thursday, I'm thinking of doing quite a long stream on Thursday. Thinking going early doors at 1 o'clock and running that bitch till about maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. So that might be like sort of like a 5, 6 or 7 hour live stream, man. Probably towards 5 or 6. I don't think I'm doing a 7 hour stream. But the idea for me is, you know, we'll sit there and see what people are saying for the first sort of 2 or 3 hours. And then if and when nothing comes, which I don't think personally it will do, I then want to see what people are like for the next 2 or 3 hours, because you're going to get people being like, fuck this company, nothing's coming, nothing's coming till September now. Like, you'll see it, man. You'll literally see it. You will see people in this chat and on social media and all over the gaff. If and when Rockstar don't drop anything at 3 o'clock around Grand Theft Auto 6 related, or they give you a Grand Theft Auto Online newswire, people are going to go fucking nuts. They're going to want Tom Henderson's head. So we're going to react to both sides of it. So if you're knocking about on Thursday, man, I'd get ready to strap in, because Thursday, we've got the earnings call the day after. We're going to stream that. But Thursday is going to be a fucking interesting stream. It's going to be interesting to see what the crack is on Thursday. Right, let's finish with, let's see, one more fucking message. Where are we? Tedward Knight, is Rockstar's silence with Grand Theft Auto 6 actually smart marketing, or has it allowed fake leaks and theories and unrealistic expectations to become the main marketing campaign? Thoughts? Well, tell you that, obviously, it's the latter, isn't it? It's the last bit. You know, it's Rockstar Games, not to say anything, has allowed fake leaks and theories and unrealistic expectations, but if you look at it in a vacuum, whether you like it or not, Rockstar could have literally marketed Grand Theft Auto 6 for 3 years straight and given you something every single month. And I guarantee you, people still would have come with hot takes and theories and conspiracy theories and stuff. And people still, believe it or not, if Rockstar would have given you screenshots every single month for the past 3 years, there still would have been people that complained. Still people would have complained on Reddit, complained on Twitter, complained on YouTube, being like, where's the trailers? Why are we only getting screenshots? So, Teddy man, Rockstar's marketing for Rockstar makes sense. It makes sense for Take-Two Interactive. The numbers they're going to give you on Friday is going to show you how much it makes sense. But as a fan, it sucks. It's been lackluster. It sucks balls. But yeah, the fan theories and stuff and the unrealistic expectations, they were going to happen regardless. They were going to happen regardless, man. So that's just how it is. Right, team, I've officially covered up the chat now, so please, for the love of God, do not send any more super chats. Don't send any more questions or comments, because I don't want you to waste your money, your time, or your effort. 3 hours have gone by like that, man. Unbelievable. I can't say thank you enough. You lot of fucking ran this stream like you always do. So, like I said, tomorrow, probably we've got nothing coming again. I've not got any plans on getting a video out tomorrow. Stream, we're all going to stream tomorrow if something comes, if something drops, if something's worthwhile covering, which again, I can't see it happening. I really don't think something's coming this week. I hope I'm wrong tomorrow. But Thursday is the one that I'm looking forward to. Thursday, we're expecting to do a big stream. Again, if Thursday goes down the way I think it's going to go down and nothing comes, if we stream early doors, we're going to have a good 2 or 3 hours where people are hopeful, and then you're going to see an absolute backlash for the next 2 or 3 hours. And it's going to be really interesting to see, man. Really interesting to see. So, yeah. If you're knocking about on Thursday, be prepared for an absolute clusterfuck, because it is going down in Rockstar Games Town. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will probably see you in, what, 48 hours' time? Less? Interesting. Keep your eyes peeled and keep your ears to the ground, man, because, again, even if I don't think something's coming, it doesn't mean nothing's coming tomorrow. They could announce Trailer 3. They could drop Trailer 3. Anything could be coming. So keep your eyes peeled. But anyway, man, you stay safe on those streets. And like I say, if nothing comes tomorrow, then I will catch you live and direct on Thursday. All right. Peace, brother.